Not. Let's give it a second. Y'all let us know. Y'all let us know. People start rolling in.
Oh, I'm so talking about the Limp Bizkit concert from last week.
All right, I think we're back.
Looks good.
Yep. Okay, that makes sense because it just went from like 15 to
Are we
0.
on 1080 still?
Should be, yeah. Yeah. All right, we're back.
Boy, we look crispy.
I know, dude. 1080's looking
I
sharp.
mean, like some overcooked bacon.
Like
out
you
here.
and I look crispy. Justin still looks like he's in 720, but that's just because it's his webcam. Anthony Vidal said he thinks he saw us at Anaconda today. Probably. There we go. Hey, tell everybody again we're back. Syndicate Comics is Dustin's local comic shop, and everybody was wearing them. But yeah, we were there.
Yeah,
What's up, Ben Compton?
We had the whole Syndicate army out there. Boy, I'm telling you, if a gang warfare would have broke out.
All right, everybody's starting to roll back through.
If gang warfare would have broke out today, boy, Syndicate Comics was winning, and we were taking home every trophy.
So everybody in the chat, if you were watching, what was the last thing y'all saw before we started freezing up?
Did y'all see the AF-15?
Oh, should I go get it again?
Yeah, I don't know if they saw it.
All right, I'll be right back.
We did. How crazy would it be if he just got the A15?
Did you see Toad Man? That's what I was laughing at. This man is a fool.
What'd he say?
He said Dustin spent the internet money on Pokemon manga. Yeah, I almost bought 2 of them today, but I mean, dude wanted $10 for one, $12 for the other one, and I was like, well, that's $24 after taxes, and I can get 5 for $40, so I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I didn't do it. I wanted to, but I didn't. So, I got goaded into buying some stuff that after I bought them, I like kind of wanted to just leave them sitting in the hallway and walk away. Not because I don't love it, but it's just like.
Oh, you're not gonna show off your posters?
Yeah, I figured
Okay.
I'd let Justin show some stuff off, and we'll do the con talk at the end. We're gonna talk about Comic Cons we're going to.
What's up, Steve?
Comic Cons we've been to. We're gonna show you our hauls from today.
No, y'all let us know what was the last thing you saw. Did y'all see Justin's Golden X-Men? And then no, we didn't see any comments. So for whatever reason, guys, it just started freezing. But basically, Justin, go ahead and show off your Gold X-Men, and then we'll keep going.
Right. So I was in a shop last Saturday, and I saw this in the case. I've never seen this book before in person.
Yeah.
And as Dustin likes to say, if you know, you know. I found a copy of Gambit #1, the gold foil variant.
Ooh, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I could just slap Nick because I don't got one.
And so I'm excited to add this to my collection because that's kind of where I'm at in collecting right now, is just finding those weird 90s foil variant type books.
Look, that one doesn't even count as weird 90s foils. That right there is the gem of all foils, man. Like I can't think of another foil cover that demands that price point and is that sought after.
I'm going to say it's the one that I picked up from Gem City Comic Con 2 weeks ago. I found an X-Men 11, the Jim Lee book. Everyone knows that cover. That cover's super hot right now.
But it's not a foil, though. I'm talking about foil books only.
No. That background is silver foil.
Is it?
I think so.
No, I had that book. I don't think it's a foil. I'm pretty sure it's not foil.
I'm trying to remember now.
It's just silver. It's not foil, though. It's just a different color because the regular one is red. But I don't think it's a foil cover, though. I owned that book before. I got it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Why would they make a foil the freebie?
Yep.
No, you're right. It's just silver. I'm wrong. Anyway, I found that book at the con last weekend in a 9.8. So I scooped that up.
Yep, that Pressman 9.8 is for $300. I'm telling you, that 9.8 is probably $1,500 right now.
Yes, and I made the decision to send it to CGC to have Jim Lee sign it. So hopefully it will come back a 9.8.
Let's all take a guess right now. I'm going to say it comes back Hashtag 9.2 crew. What do you think?
Honestly, it'll end up being a 9.6. Like legitimate, I think so.
Yeah, I should.
That's okay, dude, because you got manga today.
Yeah, you're right, Chris, man. Foil in the 90s is like Frank's hot sauce, boy. They put that on everything.
That Mountain Air saying the wall looks awesome. And hey, yeah.
Whose wall? Mine?
Yep.
Thank you, man. You know what? I
think
put a lot of
he's
work
talking
into
about Justin's
I put a
wall.
lot of work into all this. Y'all can get a room tour within the next couple months from
Can
me.
y'all even see Dustin?
I'll have it's this, dude. If you take this away, yeah, they can see me.
Well,
See,
that was
you just
frustrating. Okay.
yeah.
But we need the super chat or the regular
Right.
chats. Okay.
Just yeah, we're good. They can see me.
Woo! And Alan's over here hiding stuff. Hey guys, next week we're going to be in Huntsville for Free Comic Book Day. So Free Comic Book Day is this weekend.
I'm picking up Turtle Grail.
Yes,
I'm picking up a Turtle Grail.
So it's Free Comic Book Day. So make sure
the final piece to my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles puzzle, baby. The last big boy that I need in the collection. Josh got 2 of them, and I get to go pick which one I want.
But
Who that will not be able to say nothing to me no more. I mean, he does. Well, he does got that first print 9.2, but still, like I'm at least the second best turtle collector in the community at this point. When I get this book,
sure.
I mean, I don't know anybody that could stand up and box with me. Who that doesn't even get to play. So just saying,
box you.
All you other fake turtle collectors out there, y'all can't even come at me no more.
Good Lord.
2 bros, 1 couch. Hey,
it's actually quite a small couch.
Yeah,
but it does fit in the frame nicely. So it's
yeah.
Good. Anywho's,
no casting over here.
So Free Comic Book Days next the 14th.
Yeah.
Make sure you get there a little bit early. So
all the books are free. So we're super excited about whatever we get. We're gonna be pumped just to get it because it's free.
Yep. The House of Slaughter. That's gonna be really cool. But
we're gonna talk House of Slaughter in a little bit too.
But so real quick. Get there early or talk to your comic shop because there are going to be a ton of people trying to go in, scoop up 15, 16 copies to flip and stuff like that. Even though it's Free Comic Book Day to bring in
we'll talk Free Comic Book Day in a little while.
Why not now?
Because we're
why not now?
Because we're not ready to get into that yet. Okay, Beans. I have I've got the entire Mirage run too, but this is one.
Ooh.
It's one of those alternate printings. I don't know if Beans has got this one, but it's a big boy.
Yep, buy something too. Dustin was making another comment that may or may not. Yeah.
Am I gonna get the Red Room homage? You know what? I really would have liked to have got it, but I didn't even know it was a thing, and I didn't get it to the shop this week again. So no, and I haven't even looked, but I'm sure it's demanding some ridiculous price. And guess what? I'm not paying that either, so I'm probably not gonna have that one. TV, what's up? I don't know what that is, but
Three Bows Comics, what's going on, man?
Is that an actual account or is that?
I think so.
What is TV?
It could just be
right on.
Nice to have you. White letters in the background. Hold on.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
White letters in the background. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
What you talking about, Willis?
Anyway, so what do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about the con?
Let's talk about the con at the end because we'll say
What's up, Flash?
What's up, man? Flash ordered 2 Power Rangers hats. Already showed mine on.
What's up, TK? We talked about him earlier quite a bit.
We did talk about TK earlier.
Along with Myrtle.
Right. Yep.
Myrtle.
We talked about TK. The number 2 error print. No, that you know what? I guess that. See, that one's not even something that I even look to get because that book is so expensive.
Yeah.
And I've got a 9.4 first. Oh, you're talking about number 3. It's number 3, and I've got a 9.4 first print number 3. So I'm not getting that error print for number 3, man. That thing's so crazy. But it is a magazine size that I'm getting, so that's rad.
All right. So what do you want to talk about?
Red Room Turtles homage. 1 in 15. LCS didn't qualify. Oh yeah, right on. Mine got it.
Book to get on, man.
I can't tell. I only read the second issue, and I couldn't tell if I liked it or not. But I was definitely intrigued enough. I want to check out number 3, and I want to find my number 1 and read it, but I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. So, anybody reading? I don't guess any of us really read anything this week.
I read a ton of. I finished Black Clover. Justin, go ahead, Justin.
Well, comics, not manga.
No, because I haven't even been to a shop.
Yeah,
this
I haven't
week
either. So
because we traveled.
So we'll let Justin do a little
Review.
do a little comic review, and then we'll bust out into the next segment. 25 y'all hanging out. I still have a package to open from Austin LeMay. If y'all see him walking around somewhere, tell him, hey, Two Bros is waiting on you to open up a package that you sent him, bro. I don't know what's in it. I didn't know something was coming. He just said, hey, addresses, tracking is coming.
And we're back. Go ahead, Justin.
We're back, baby.
Really bothering me right here. Look at that. Anyway, I read 4 books this week, which is an amazing feat in it at itself. I read Not All Robots from AWA because I'm going to pick up every AWA book that comes out. I don't know. It's definitely got like a humorous, sarcastic type feel to it. So if you're into that, I would recommend checking this one out. I read The Me You Love in the Dark. I really dig this art style. I'm not gonna lie.
That sounds kind of dirty.
I mean, I guess there's potential there for it to go in that direction. It written by Scotty Young.
Little innuendo going on there.
Scotty Young did not do the art, so he's just writing the book. I read Lucky Devil by Cullen Bunn. I'm really digging the art on this one too. The story is basically just like an everyday schmuck who's just down on his luck. Nothing goes right for him. Gets possessed by a devil, or not a devil, but a demon, and he uses the demon powers to just kind of get back at everybody who's mistreated him. And finally, I read The Nice House on the Lake #3.
I haven't read #1 yet, and I want to get on this so bad.
I like where it's going. I'm really interested in I mean, it's only going to be like what 10 or 12 issues. Like I'm in it now. Like I want to see where the story ends.
Right on. Yeah. I gotta try to catch up on it, man. I've got #1. I've got I think I got the first print. I got the 616 first print, and then I bought a second print to read. But I wasn't able to get a #2. Still haven't read #1. I guarantee you #3 sold out. So I'm like, what are you gonna do?
It's. I would love to see them turn this into a TV show, just because there's a set start point and then end point. Like,
oh Lord, Justin said TV show for a tiny book. Oh my gosh.
No.
Now it's time to put mine on eBay. It's over. Somebody already told. Key Collector's already heard it, so it's going to be on the app.
What I'm saying is that it would make. I don't like TV shows that are drawn out longer than they need to be, right? Like, stuff that goes on multiple seasons because they don't know how to wrap it up, or it's making good ratings and whatever. I mean, there is a start point and an end point to this book, or there's going to be, as far as we know, right? So I think that's the appeal to me for it.
Cough Walking Dead, right? Right on.
What else did you read this week?
What else? I started reading I guess we'll get into that later.
Some manga.
I did read some manga.
I read the heck out of some manga, dude. I'm finally caught up on Black Clover.
I haven't read manga since I finished the Pokemon.
I'm telling you, it's amazing.
Volume 1, man.
So good. I've read over 1,000. Check this out. I got a video coming out next week about it. In the past 90 days, I've read over 1,000 chapters of manga. That's like 1,000 single issue copies or single issues for comics.
I feel like I've worked over 1,000 hours in the past couple weeks.
What's up, Fat Daddy? That's awesome. I love it. All right. So what now? We have the con talk. We have the comic shop talk.
And tell everybody about my week at work.
It
was pretty interesting. I almost cut my arm off, and I got in a fight. So,
all right, and there you have it.
I can talk about my work this week.
Go ahead.
I lettered a lot of pages, and my eyes felt like they were going to bleed.
Hold on a second. I want to highlight a comment here. Brandon Franks. First of all, new to comics. That is awesome, bro.
Yep.
Are you a younger guy? Are you like our age? Because we got into it just a few years ago. #2, or welcome to the comics, man. Glad you're jumping into it. Number 2, how did you find out about us? You said this. You was told this is a great place to come and learn. That is probably one of the coolest compliments ever. Now, one thing I will tell you, I tell every time we see somebody say this, if you go to our playlist on our channel, we have a playlist for new comic book collectors where we did a set of videos called Roadmap to Comic Book Collecting, where we took a bunch of things we had issues with when we started collecting, and we made videos to help you out with that. So definitely go check those out.
They are older videos and not as great. I mean, they're okay, but just if there's any weird quality issues.
Quality, we've stepped that up. But if also make sure you follow us on Instagram at Two Brothers Comics, and that's the number 2 on Instagram. If you have any questions, feel free to hit us up on there. But glad you jumped into comics. It's super cool. We've actually done some videos recently on 5 things we wish we had known before we started collecting comics. So those would be cool for you to watch too. But all in all, it's an awesome hobby. So welcome aboard. And hey, thanks for coming and checking us out, man. We appreciate that. But I'd love to know who sent you. That'd be awesome.
Yep. And then, so I'm Nick. This is Dustin. Justin is actually a comic book pro. So he does work on a lot of great books.
He does this part, all the words and word bubbles in the comics. And he's half decent.
Mediocre at best.
He's a Ringo Award nominated.
So did Bueller reach?
Hold on.
Okay.
There are several things. So Fat Daddy-O, hello, Toadman X. So I don't know if we're gonna do a top 10 tonight, Toad. I think we may just.
Well, we got some really cool topics and stuff to talk about, though. So.
And yes, you guys may be the best part of Two Brothers Comics, but Justin is truly the deal breaker for it. All right, let's see.
Okay, so Beans brought him in. Awesome, right on. Let's go back up. I want to. Let's see. Hold on. What did
Toad said something a second ago.
What did Barrett say?
Beats Moe, I spent my most day fixing machines that don't even operate. Good lord.
So we have another new collector here. Right on. Let's see.
Yeah, man, it's awesome to have you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, right on. So good deal, man. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Reach out to us if you have any questions.
Don't pay any attention to none of the bad stuff Corey says about us.
Only good.
He's just sour about the super chat stuff, which is out of our hands anyway. What did Toadman say?
Did Bueller ever reach out to y'all? Told him saying his kid's missing. So I did send him a couple super chats today while he was live.
He brushed us off like we wasn't.
I sent him like a couple super chats and he barely tapped the duck.
You send a guy an Iron Man 1, it blows through the roof 2 weeks later, and now you can't even read the super chats. Well, I tell you what.
Too bad it's still not in the box. We do have a funny idea we're going to do to somebody, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Big bro, you going to get it. Big dog.
That's weird. Awkward. Dory, nice to have you again. All right, so I think we're good. There's just some other chats.
Someone above asked if Justin was your dad. No, he's not our dad. He only wishes.
Although I'm someone's dad, but not their dad.
Right.
He's a couple people's dad.
Yep.
Justin, is your favorite comic G.I. Joe 21?
Yes.
Why?
It's a silent issue.
Okay.
Awesome, man. We're glad you enjoyed it. And let us know what some stuff you maybe want to be interested in seeing. So we have a really good week of content coming out next week. I'm really excited about. Dustin's not in any of the videos.
It's all Nick next week. Like
literally all but one video is done and recorded and edited.
This is the most time I've spent in this room in 2 weeks. I mean, I just telling y'all, I'm loving being back doing what I'm doing for a living.
Do one video for a filler, but
it is wearing me
not a filler,
out.
But for maybe he should do his 5
maybe we
things.
should just keep talking at the same time, see if anybody can come up with anything that's being said. Why do our knees have to touch?
Because this is a small couch. I'm a large dude, and you're a tiny man thinking he's bigger than he is. Now, granted, you are on your cushion. I'm not. So
yeah, you're all on my cushion, like spread eagle.
I have a bald, like a rub spot from our knees rubbing. It hurts. Anywho's, we're not bumping knees in this room. We are brothers. People go to jail for that. Josh, dude, you never. So first off, Josh, welcome. This is a local comic shop owner.
Wait, time out. I gotta tell Josh something.
Well, he never responded.
It's okay because I gotta tell Josh something. Josh, I am coming to see you next Saturday, bro.
I kicked out the
I'm
in-laws.
finally coming to see you. Get the turtle books out. Get them 2 big turtle books out, and get ready for hugs. I'm coming for donuts.
And let us know if you need any help for a free
I'm
comic book
excited,
day.
man. I haven't seen Josh in a hot, long time.
Well, I came one weekend and he was gone with his wife for vacation, and the last weekend was my birthday.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I had a great birthday. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Do appreciate
His
that.
old lady did pretty good.
Yeah.
I was a little jelly.
So
But yeah, last time I seen Josh, he still had his
What is
cool
Justin
hair.
doing?
Now Josh has a new haircut.
Did I wish you a happy birthday?
I think so. But
Yeah,
if
you
you
did.
didn't, it was implied.
Okay. Just
And if he didn't, I totally texted him on the side and told him it was your birthday. So
I am yes, you did.
Josh, but yeah, so oh, right on, man. Bought your first 2 comics. I still have my
Oh,
first
right
comic
on.
book, man. It was the Infinity Gauntlet.
and
set.
what did he say based on whose recommendation?
I think he just said off of Corey's recommendation.
Oh, okay, right on.
Let's see. Let the knees touch, TK said. Oh, good stuff. But yeah, Josh, so he's gonna be there this weekend. But anyway, so he was gone that weekend. Then weekend was my birthday, and this weekend we're here, and we sent him a video via text.
Oh yeah.
No, you're good. We're good. But we did see Jeremy today and talked to him for quite a bit. And then
Yeah.
we took a picture inside the old Batman car that we'll show some.
Yep, the old 66 Batman car.
We tried to get the He-Man and Masters of the
We
Universe.
forgot to take that picture. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they had the big ride on.
They had battle cats, life-size
Yeah.
battle cats, and Nick and I were going to get on them and take a picture, and we totally forgot. That was the one thing we were supposed to
and
do
it said
today.
Double Rider was okay, so we were going to try to
Well,
get them to
hold on.
let us
Before
know.
that, I asked him, I was like, what's the weight limit on these? And he was like, we haven't found one yet. I said, you want to? I was like, Double Rider. Does that mean? He's like,
Thank you, Kyle, for the birthday wishes.
He's like, I don't know. You guys probably have to get on separately. I wish we would have done that. I feel so mad now that we did not do that.
Yes, Chris, it was my birthday last Saturday. So thank you all for
last Tuesday.
No.
Yeah.
It was a Monday.
Monday. Okay.
It was the 26th of July, so like very recently. I'm older now. I'm very looking forward to this weekend. Seriously, Josh, let us know if you need any help.
Birthday present. It's at the shop. It's at the shop. I gotta get it, but I haven't got it yet because I haven't been there. I'll bring it to you this weekend.
Okay.
I'm delivering all gifts in a month.
Oh,
you bring in all gifts? What kind of gifts?
Gifts for everyone.
Uh-oh.
Do we have to get Justin something? Is this like first time meeting gifts?
It may be his dang. What is your birthday's in September, right?
Maybe.
His birthday weekend is the con weekend.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Maybe.
Is it really?
It is. He's already told us that. I think Thursday night is his birthday.
Yeah, my birthday is September 14th. And Lexington Comic Con is what, like the 10th through the 12th?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I plan on celebrating 38 in style.
Yeah, Chris.
Chris's comments are the best. Justin is bringing edibles, like edible arrangements.
Oh,
I ain't never had one of them, but they look good. Hey, what's up,
Jacoby McFadden? What's going on?
What's up? What's up? Wait, what? Jacoby McFadden? Is that Jacoby from the Facebook sales we used to do?
I don't know. Maybe. All right, so free comic book day this week. I did a video on that Friday. Check it out if you want to see what all's available.
So obviously, hold on. 2 more last.
He said, "Do more Last Ronin. Do more Last." So he wants more Last Ronin content.
I got you.
Maybe he can do one of those next week since we're missing one video.
Yep. So obviously, New Comic Book Day is the talk of the town. The centerpiece is going to be this House of Slaughter.
You mean Free Comic Book Day?
Free Comic Book Day, yeah. Sorry. So House of Slaughter. Let's talk about House of Slaughter. We know that we are getting the new series starting in October.
Yeah.
For House of Slaughter. We know that is going to start out. It's at least going to be centered around Aaron. So the Free Comic Book Day is going to bridge the gap between Something's Killing the Children and House of Slaughter, with basically the other conversation of the first appearance of Aaron, which he was on the phone with Erica. So I'm actually looking forward to this because we don't know a ton about Aaron. We're getting some more of his origin story kind of right now with the current run of Something's Killing the Children, which I haven't even read the latest issue because I haven't been in the shop, which is killing me. But we're getting a little more of his origin as we're getting the more of the origin of Erica and the House of Slaughter itself. So, it's kind of reused material, but at the same time, it's still something new, and it's a free comic book. But like I said, I think I like what they're doing, where they're kind of using it to bridge the gap. It's kind of like the way Kanto has done with the mini series in between the main series that they're doing. They use those to bridge, one shots or little 3-issue mini series to bridge the gap.
Fantastic.
Just to give you a little bit. I mean, they could just not do it at all, but I'm excited about that one. I don't know of any other free comic book day ones, but guess what?
I did a whole video. So I'm excited for Venom and then the Hulk, but we'll see. We'll see.
You got a video coming out this week?
No, it came out Friday.
You already put the video out of everything coming out for New Free?
Well, there's a silver book that I think everyone should be interested in, but that's just because I worked on it.
Talk about it.
I got to look it up because I forget what it is.
Good Lord, Ryan.
Sorry. Oh yeah, it's the Bountiful Garden Mad Cave free comic book day.
Oh, yep. Man, that's your first Mad Cave book in a hot minute.
It is. It is. Now that I'm thinking about it.
So Fat Daddy-O. So actually, believe it or not, that foam shipper box I did saved that Avengers 4.
Yeah. And I think I've got a slab shipper. Let me check.
But I think somebody commented to check that out. So I went and looked, and those are pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie, like those are really, really nice. So that's definitely a good recommendation. Stray Dogs is gonna be a good one. Ton of kid stuff. What's up, Brandon Ramey? B. Ramey? What's going on, dude? I hope you're doing well, man.
I also did the Vampire the Masquerade one that's coming out.
You just got all kinds of stuff coming on, man. Wow, you're loud back there. I don't know what he's doing, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, you should totally check out Zom 100 Bucket List if you get the chance.
Say that again.
The Zom 100 Bucket List. The one that's combined with Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah. I want to do that.
That whole story in itself, it's just basically like a kid or like a young 20-something who hates his job. It's just going nowhere.
Yeah.
And a zombie apocalypse happens. So he just decides to do everything on his bucket list, which includes like spending a day playing video games and drinking beer during the zombie apocalypse. So
hilarious.
It's that chapter is dedicated to him making it to the grocery store to get the beer.
That's funny. So Alan says he's going to buy some zombie Trent books just to get you to sign them.
I mean, I will sign anything that you want me to sign, even if it's not my name.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
And this is the only slab shipper I've ever seen. I had a slab being shipped in this before. I don't really like this, so I haven't seen what you're talking about. But
it's like a foam. It's like a foam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
I've never seen that.
It's pre-cut kind of foam.
Yeah, this is basically like a Gemini mailer for slabs and great for comics, not for slabs, but this is literally just for a slab. Yeah. And I had a $600 slab shipped in that, and I wasn't very happy when I got it. The book was fine, but
yeah. So that's one of the run of books Justin worked on early on in his career.
Yep. And we are going to talk about Suicide Squad here in a little while later on too. So I saw that question was asked as well. I don't think that Austin's coming, man.
It'd be okay.
So maybe I should just open it.
No, just wait, because he may pop on. So I tell you what we should do, guys, because we have a couple really long discussion topics. So let's show off
what we picked up at the
con. Let's talk about the con. Let's talk about Suicide Squad, and then that book.
Okay.
The shop. So show off what you picked up at the con today.
All right. So today at the con, I picked up. So you guys know, I've been redoing the room here. Been putting up a lot of posters and stuff. Let's see. Can you do this with the big thing with Justin in the middle?
The big thing with the Justin in the middle.
So you guys know,
Maybe we'll
I've
put
been
him on the
doing
left.
a lot of posters. Just trying to make the room look a little nicer and stuff like that. So I did pick up a poster today. I even brought this with me, so I was prepared. Wasn't sure if I was going to grab one or not, but I did grab one.
Uh-oh, y'all, we got to pause. Everybody give a hand to B. Ramey. I finally completed my first major goal in my collection. Completed the Strange Tales run. That's huge, brother.
Ooh.
Big clap.
Awesome.
Big clap.
That includes 110.
Ooh.
I know he's been putting that one together for quite some time. That's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah.
Huge shout out
Yeah.
to you, man. Make an Instagram post about it. Show off some photos. Roll on them. That's Mountain Air said that's why he grabbed the zombie tramp, because you worked on that in the cover. And we're in Georgia tonight, Toad.
Hey, Jacoby, thank you so much. We appreciate that so much. So I picked up this awesome poster. The Kanto Showdown.
Since you're short, I'll hold it while you roll the bottom.
Oh, that's cool.
It's Blastoise versus Charizard, the Tale of the Tape.
Go up. So
It's
like
got
those really cool
The
boxes.
weight and says Pokemon Battle of the Century. So, like, I'm pumped about this. I thought this was really, really cool.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Roll it up.
roll this up.
While you're rolling that up, Justin even picked something up. So it's been coming a tradition. Every time I go to a con, I buy this man something because he is, the best part of Two Brothers Comics.
I thought that was Tyler.
That is true. Where is Tyler and
I
Black?
don't know. You know those guys getting close to 1,000.
So volume
they
13,
don't talk to us
14, and
anymore.
15, the 3-in-1 One Piece. I got this from the same guy that I got Assassination Classroom from you. Super cool guy, man. That dude hustles and he knows exactly what he has. So
Don't even mail that to me. Just give it to me in a month.
no, dude, I had plans to mail it, wrap it up.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. I was really pumped about it. And it's a full-size posters, too. So 24 by 36. All right, now.
Justin's never going to be too big for us, and he's already a Ringo-nominated winner, and the Eisners are rigged, so that doesn't even count.
So I picked up 4 more things.
This man loved that comment. Yeah.
All right, so I picked up 4 more things. I was wearing my Ninja Turtles hat today, and I walked past a booth. Nick was not with me, and usually I have no problem just walking away. Like, nah, it's cool, but I don't know. I'm good. But this guy was like challenging.
Oh yeah, he was serious, dude.
My turtle fandom. Like,
he was a good salesman.
Yeah, he was like challenging. Like, are you about it or not? Like, if you're about it, like, you need these. And I'm like,
hey, open this up. I'm gonna send those photos to me.
What?
While you're talking, just open it up.
Oh, I'm like, I can't have this guy sit here call me out, and people are standing around, and they're looking at him. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll buy them. So he made me a great deal, $20 a piece, and I got to keep the frames. So
These were this man's displays.
Yeah, it was his full display on his entire thing. So I picked up some pretty cool art posters. This is the guy's original artwork. Can you take the comments down? I can't really see like if I'm on here or not. So we got Michelangelo, and the artist is Denzel Draws. So you guys can check him out. So we got a framed Michelangelo.
I like the style, the art style. I like that.
Yeah, it's like kind of almost like a graffiti style.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I got Leo.
Nice, nice.
I wish I could do art like that. We should get him to commission us an IG avatar with that.
You know what? That he would probably do a great job. Of course, my favorite, Raphael. There he goes. So you see Raph graffitied over the top there. Got a little dumbbell back there. Got a punching bag, heavy bag going on. That's pretty cool. And last and not least, kind of, but Donatello. I'm really not a fan of this Donatello with the goggles on his head that everybody's doing, but it's still pretty cool. So grabbed all 4 of these with the frames, and they're decent size. I mean, you guys see
they're decent.
They're big.
Isn't that one of your things?
So $80, for the whole set. I mean, $20 a piece with the frames. Like, it was a good deal, but I was just like, ugh, I just dropped $80, man.
$80, little man. Put that
I did.
in my
I told him
hand.
though, I was like, hey, I'll buy them, but I'm leaving them here. I'll pick them up on my way out. I said, that's the deal. And he was like, all right, that's cool, man, because I can still leave them up here so people come over. I said, that works cool.
So what's up, Empire?
Empire, what's up? What's up?
He said he's really liking the Raph and Casey behind us. Yep.
Oh, thanks. That is actually a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And I'm not going to tell you guys how I got that.
Justin, do you want to go on your rant? Toad's asking if you want to go on your rant about the Eisners again.
No, I don't.
Hey, speaking of Kevin Eastman, we got to hold a
Raphael
#1 with Eastman and Laird.
And they had Eastman and Laird signed Raphael #1 and I believe a second print #2. So that was cool.
Decent.
Decent.
I don't know anything about it. I'm just
Bubbles, bro. Trailer Park Boys.
I've never watched it. Never. So they're all really digging that. Yeah, no love for Jenica. Yes, I did see that, bro. They got trashed on the Twitterverse for this.
What happened?
They put Arpel O'Neil instead of April O'Neil.
Mistakes happen.
Well, it was just funny because they did this big announcement about this new editor and this, that, and another, and then Arpel O'Neil gets posted on Previews World as the final cover. Like, and again, it definitely is mistakes, but it is kind of humorous, you know.
Yeah, no love.
What up, dude, Ryan?
Not here, bro. No love for Jenica out here. Or any of those other freaks that they got running around in the Turtle Squad right now in the series. There's 4 turtles, dude. That's it.
All right, so
we don't have squirrels on the team. We've got foxes on the team. It's the turtles. All right, all them other mutants, they need to go on somewhere.
All right, so I'm gonna
barely recognize Slash.
I don't know why the guy took him in 3-4. I think that's how your camera's set up.
No, he wasn't holding it sideways.
Oh, idiot! So we got to take a picture here.
Yeah, I hope he's not watching. Thanks,
I
Nick.
hope not.
Look, I have the bat phone. I was even texting and driving with the bat phone.
I'll let Dustin be Batman. He was going to be Robin because he's short, but
no, I was never going to be Robin. I promise you guys that. See, I'm texting and driving on the bat phone, and Nick has to take the wheel.
Yeah, it was cool. It was like $10 a person. That's the only shot where you get us both. And I'm not even looking. Let's see. There's one where, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, don't scroll too far.
Yeah, Dustin picked up the Trailer Park Boys comic, I think.
All covers.
There's a free comic book day this week, too.
And they're doing another one shot in September.
So as far as what I picked up from the con, I got the Bunny Mask #1 from Brian Silverbacks. It is signed. Like I said, if we hit, what was it, like $50 in Super Chat giveaway, it'll go in the box tonight for whoever wins that. If not, then we'll try again later. And then,
I did pick up a couple more things.
Yeah, you got to show off your Werblies. So I got the Blue Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I'm a sap and it's the holographic, and I thought it was going to be expensive. And he's like, oh, it's like $15. I should have offered him 12, but I'm not a negotiator. But I just thought that was really cool, man, from my childhood. You know what I mean? Oh, and I did get this really cool. I'll have to post a picture later, but for my child's room, there's really cool Mickey Mouse and Fantasia canvas. So that was really, really neat. It was custom art and it was all printed or painted by spray paint. So that was really cool.
You need to start the sketchbook idea.
That is a really cool idea. I don't know. I don't know what I would get done for. Bunch of Disney, just go to the same Disney guy that shows up at all the cons.
No, just go to any artist and be like, this is what I want. Draw it. Here's my money.
Go to Jim Lee. Please, sir, can I have a Mickey Mouse?
Yeah. Why not?
So you guys know I've been playing the Pokemon trading card game. I've been building a deck, and I've been looking for a certain card. I've been looking for that Blissey V. Well, guess what? I found a guy today that had 3. So I purchased 3 of these bad boys right here, and Nick was making fun of me until we played earlier, and then he saw what was actually up with them, and he was like, "Whoa!"
Had I not, anyways,
it still wouldn't have saved. It wouldn't have saved him that much.
I would.
But I got 3 of them, and she's bad, boy. Big girl do some whooping.
The dude at the thing was like, "Are you serious? You really want these?" Just like,
yeah,
give me all 3.
Well, we'll talk about it when we do. But yeah, that was actually a whole funny thing.
All right, so that's what we picked up.
Yeah, that's when everybody started doing it. Was after the Michael Bay thing. So, but I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, that's it. I think for the pickups from the con.
The con, yeah.
So let's talk about the con. So we'll start off. We had a great morning, Justin. We had a biscuit from the gas station. I did wonderful. We drove
Had a banana.
an hour away to Atlanta, like the heart of Atlanta, down to Georgia World Congress Center. That was cool. We tried to find a parking spot and couldn't, so we ended up paying.
Got it.
You know who we're missing tonight is James Sovic.
Yeah. I don't know.
Half side 76.
We're missing
Somebody call Austin. Somebody called James.
We ain't seen Panda. Like, where's our folks?
Somebody
at?
must be. They're probably doing an auction, I bet. But anyways, so we show up, pay $55 to valet park.
Hey, look.
Oh my God.
Look, I'm telling y'all right now, we pull up to the Omni Hotel. I saw valet park and I said, we going in here. I mean,
we thought we were brilliant.
They got Mercedes in there, Audis, all these like nice, expensive cars. And I pulled my big old dirty work truck, big old monster truck in there. This guy was like, how long you guys going to be here? All day. And they're talking to like $55. We park you in the front.
Literally front parking spot.
All right. Yeah.
But look, we thought we were brilliant, right? So because the World Congress Center was literally just right across the street, building A. So we pay $55 to park. We get all our stuff. We're pumped. The guy took his $5 tip from us, and he's like, $5 for tip? We're like, whatever. We don't. At this point, what is $5 on top of $55 just for parking? We haven't even bought tickets at this point.
Right.
So we go to the Georgia World Congress Center, walk through the front door. Nobody.
And see,
and by the way, the valet was funny because he went 4 feet. And, like, literally, all he did was go from point A around one cement pillar and parked.
I could have parked the truck myself. And then they didn't even bring the truck around for us when we got back. We had to walk to the truck.
But like it was, but anyways.
Like, what is this?
So we go into the Georgia World Congress Center. There's not a soul in sight. We're like, oh God, this is either going to suck or we have come to the wrong spot.
Well, Toadman, I got to lock the truck and take the keys with me though. So that was the silver lining. You know, I got to take the keys with me because I told him, I said, hey, because he was like almost set he was like, there's no funny business here. I promise. I was like, good. Because I got a gun in that truck. And if there's funny business when I get back, it's not going to be funny no more. No, brother, no funny business here.
You didn't tell it to that man.
I did when I walked back through there when I was in the lobby with him.
Oh, good Lord.
I was just joking. He was a nice joking,
guy. But so anyway, so we walk into the Georgia World Congress Center. Nobody's in sight. And we just start walking.
Well, because I told him, or are you talking about before we actually got in there?
Yeah, before we got in there. So we're walking, and we just keep walking because the Georgia World Congress Center is pretty dang big. And we're still walking, and we finally find somebody, and she goes, oh, it's in Building C. We're in Building A. We've been walking probably 15 minutes at this point, still in Building A. So we get going. We're already sweating to death with these backpacks on because I had film gear. We're ready to film, and then I forgot my freaking microphone. And at that point, we had done walk so much, we're like, whatever. So we finally get to B, and then we get to C. Probably 30 minutes worth of walking. Ridiculous. So all that $55 for parking meant nothing at all to being close. We thought we were brilliant. And then we get down there, couldn't figure out where to go. So Dustin starts being super awkward. These people walking by already had their passes.
I was like, hey, do y'all know where y'all are going?
And Dustin, and they're like, yeah. And they, they were masked up, and like you could tell they really wanted to just be private and nobody talked to them. And Dustin's awkward. He goes, all right, well, we're gonna follow y'all. And you said something else. And I'm like, you're the most awkward person.
Well, no, I said, all right, well, cool. We're just going to follow y'all then. That way we don't get lost. And they were like,
yeah, and they just started walking faster.
I was like, no, don't worry. It's cool. We're not going to like throw you in a trunk or just chop you up or nothing. We're just trying to get to the con too. And they're like, and Nick's like, why are you so awkward? I was like, well, I was trying to make it like non-awkward. Like, obviously,
you were trying to be awkward, not creepy or something.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't tell them like, hey, we're not going to put you in a trunk.
And then there was another couple behind us trying to follow. Like we were just trying to figure it out because there was nobody at this con today,
which is crazy. Because I told Nick yesterday, I said, hey, we need to leave at 8:00.
Yeah,
it's only 40 minutes away. It starts at 10. I was like, but that way, because they're doing limited guests and all that crap. So I was like, I just want to make sure we get tickets.
Yeah.
And we get there, and there's no line at all. Hardly anybody there. Like, they opened the doors, and I think one person gave one of these, and that was it. And then we walk in, and everybody, like, you could just feel the air being let out.
So that was the line for all of the guests, if you want to call it lines.
There's no lines, like none. And it's funny because it's like you could feel the air being let out of everyone as they walked in, and they're like, This is it.
Well, I mean, and it could have
This
could have been so cool because it was so much room.
Yeah.
But there was only like 3 or 4 comic vendors.
And it's ran by a chain. Basically, it's like a Comic-Con chain now,
yeah.
basically.
Basically, what happened is they sold out
to a bigger company that puts on multiple all over. And these
but
guys
this was already planned before that company bought it. So they did no bringing in big guests. They didn't make any big announcements until Tuesday. There was just a few comic vendors, and they were like high price vendors. I mean, like
look, there were so the cheap books were hundreds of dollars overpriced.
Yeah.
The expensive books were thousands of dollars overpriced. Like I literally walked around, and everybody that we knew, that we saw, that we talked to, were like, we were all saying the same thing. Like, I'm not buying anything. Like, there's not a book here I would put money on. Like, there's nothing here I would buy.
But overall, like,
we did get to see some cool stuff.
There was some, there was. It wasn't terrible. It had the opportunity to be really good, but we saw everything in like 2 hours.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah, and there wasn't a lot of people there. And it was such a shame.
It didn't have that same vibe. Like,
no, Huntsville, it was way cooler.
Yeah,
Huntsville, there was a ton of people, just all kinds of fun.
Everybody was into it.
Yeah, Kent Pool Live was there actually.
We did see Kent Pool. Didn't go talk to him because we don't really have a relationship with him. I've talked to him a little bit. I just saw a shirt, but
he's shorter than Dustin.
Yeah, but
Justin, he's Dustin's height, maybe.
Yeah, so he's like 6'4".
Yeah, okay. But no, I mean, overall, it had so much potential. But
there was only like maybe 5 comic vendors there,
max.
But there was one vendor. This dude had at least $500,000 on his wall.
Oh,
he had
easy
FF1s, AF15s, Hulk ones, X-Men ones, Spidey ones. I mean, this dude had any big book you want. If you couldn't find it on his wall, then you weren't even really serious about wanting that book, because he had them all. It was crazy. Now, John, the owner of Syndicate Comics, my comic shops, formerly known as Back to Back Comics, he was working a deal for a 9.6 181 that he's probably going to be getting tomorrow. So John doesn't mess around.
What is that, like $40,000-$50,000 book?
I think he's going to.
Well, I'm just saying, like, FMV for the book would be like 40. I'm not what he's going to spend.
I don't even think it's 40. I think it's like 32 or something.
Still,
but John's got a 9.4. So, I mean, he's gonna trade a couple things and try to get that 9.6, which would have been, that's gonna be super cool for him. But I saw some neat stuff, but I've just really kind of gotten to the point now where I don't even know what I want to buy, because I've bought a lot of big stuff this year.
Do you know what Justin's gonna buy?
So
I know what Justin's hunting for now. Do you want to talk about that later?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Cool.
Okay. But I mean, there's a couple comic vendors, really cool. Let's see. So we're walking through, and I hear Ice Ice Baby playing. Dun, 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 dun. See, I'm already into it, and I'm looking around for it, and I see the guy over there. He's getting down. I said, we're going to that booth next. So he had a bunch of records.
That was funny.
He had a bunch of records, and I walk over. He's like, "What are you looking for?" I said, "Where's the Limp Bizkit records, man?" And he looked at me. He's like, "Man, get the F out of here, dude. What are you talking
Straight
about?"
Up just told him get out.
And because you can't find Limp Bizkit record, like I'm not even talking about like the original editions, like even like new release editions. Like, you cannot find Limp Bizkit vinyl anywhere. Significant Other or Hot Dog Flavored Water. I want both of those, but you cannot find them. If you guys see them out there anywhere and they're like under $100, please let me know. Please let me know. So he shot me down on that real quick. So that's where I found the Blissies and the Pokemon. So I bought those from him. He was super cool though. He had some cool stuff, but I was just really digging the music there. They had some really good music playing throughout the con. A lot of 90s music stuff, which is always cool for me because that was the last time music was worth listening to. And so I thought that was really cool. We saw a lot of great artwork. There was this one guy was doing like almost like an embossed foil art.
Oh,
prints.
Yeah, it was pretty.
They were beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. He was asking a premium for these things, but they were, I mean, very, very.
You got to buy some Turtles books, dude. Josh has got a kitchen to pay for, man.
Josh, I'm coming next week, and I'm taking some Turtles books home with me. So those two you got, I got to pick one of them. So I'm telling you, I'm bringing one home next weekend.
Without a doubt, you go to Atlanta, you better be very careful, especially right now. Freaking people stabbing pit bulls. And
what happened? Who said that?
Dude J Ryan
What'd he say?
right here.
Oh yeah, I had mine in the truck. Couldn't bring it in the con. Well, I could have brought it in the con. They weren't
Look.
even checking.
No, dude, they didn't do any check. Nothing.
Ooh, dude, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Don't you have a significant other poster in your room? I thought I saw that. It might not have been you, but I think it was. I was super jealous of that.
Yeah.
One of my favorite albums. Did you watch their concert from Chicago last week? It's on YouTube. If you haven't checked it out, Fred Durst went straight dad mode. He wore a wig and everything. It was a fantastic concert. You can watch the whole thing on YouTube. Absolutely loved it. If you didn't see it, let me know. I'll send it to you.
But but other than that, I mean, it was okay.
So
I bought the spray paint thing.
1 out of 10. What do you rate today? What do you rate the Atlanta Comic Con? 1 out of 10.
Potential could have been like an 8 or 9.
Not potential. Like how do you rate
4?
the experience? Yeah.
Just because we had a good time with each other, I think.
Yeah. I mean, we enjoyed talking to the vendors that we talked to there. We met some cool people. But as far as just like overall, like it really wasn't that good. Like I had plans to get a couple books signed.
But they weren't there.
Yeah, Rufio wasn't even there yet.
April O'Neil wasn't there.
My dude Rufio was like $40 for a signature, and I was like, ugh, man. Okay, yeah, he does have that poster. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Blue Hellion. That'd be awesome, bro. But yeah, so I mean, I didn't even get anything signed. April O'Neil wasn't there yet. I did get to see Hercules from afar. So that was super cool. But yeah, I mean, the con just, it really just wasn't. And I told Nick after we left, I was like, just from what I've been seeing about this con all week long, they didn't even start making announcements about what was going on with it until Tuesday. And, well, he did that on purpose. He was wearing a wig and stuff. I thought the same thing. But I told Nick, I was like, I almost told you, like, let's not even go to this con. I was so glad Justin didn't make the trip out. I would have felt horrible.
Well, I think Justin would have still had fun because he would have.
What did I tell Nick? As soon as we walked out of the con, Nick's like, "Dang, I'm glad Justin didn't come." I was like, "Well, you know what he would have said as soon as we got in here. About 20 minutes later, he'd have looked at both of us and said, Day drinking?"
Yeah, because he's already told us Lexington, like he's going to be. I think that's what you do, dude. I don't even think you go to cons. I think you just drink in the bar. And
dude, I've got so I will tell you right now, like, what are we going down? We're meeting up Thursday night, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Thursday night and Friday night, I will probably drink a lot. I will not drink a lot Saturday because I have to get up in the morning on Sunday and drive home. No one wants to do that.
In the hybrid.
In my Prius.
So yeah,
don't say Prius on this channel. You'll bring us down.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding. Dude, in all seriousness, speaking of electric vehicles, if somebody wants to buy a Eco Diesel, Dodge, great truck, I'd love to sell it to you. I want to go lease a Tesla, dude. Oh, and these new Ford Lightnings. Oh my.
We don't care about any of that. So yeah, the con was kind of a bust. Definitely, I would have actually considered that a mini con. Which is crazy
because it was huge
area, man.
Oh, and the vendors were so mad.
Oh,
dude.
Man, a lot of the vendors were upset because
they're not making any money
because the con didn't bring any big guests in to bring people in. Even Brian Silverbacks, we were like, all right, we're gonna go check it out, and he was like, well, don't get too caught up, man, with everything there is to do out here. And like, it was terrible because you look out and it's like almost like a ghost town. Like you look over to where all the
featured guests.
Yeah, featured guests are, dude, and nobody's even in line like at all over there.
I mean,
and we're talking about Saturday, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had come down and we had gone in and we were there and like done in 20 minutes, I just would have been like, hey, let's go to Dave's. That's what I would have done.
I told Nick that. We were literally getting ready to leave. We were standing at Jeremy's booth, and I was like, Nick was like, you want to go to leave and go to like 2nd and Charles or something? I was like, or Nick's on it. Breedlove.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
They got it. Somebody block it.
I wasn't even paying attention. I'm sorry.
Sorry about that, guys. These idiots just jump on here doing freaking dumb crap like that.
I think it's gone, but it looks gone anyways. Let me know if you'll
freaking jerk off. Comics and Death Metal got them. Thanks, Brian. Jerk. But it was just crazy because we were sitting there looking around, and Nick was like, "You want to go to here?" And I was like, "Or we could go to Dave's." Like, we haven't been to Dave. You haven't been to Dave's since Christmas? No, last year, Black Friday sale. But we ended up leaving there. I told Nick, I was like, well, we'll just head back towards the house. Maybe we'll go to my shop. I said there's a new toy store not far from there. We can go check out their stuff. So we're going down the road, and we've been riding about 20 minutes. And I was like, I know where we need to go. I was like, dude, there's a shop in Carrollton that I went to when we first started collecting a few years ago.
Let me see if I can find a picture of this place.
So, I think it was literally like the weekend after I went to Josh's for the first time, and I had the fever, baby. And I just got my bike finished build, so I was like, I want to ride and I want to do comic books. So I literally, this is the place right here. Yeah,
This was an old sock factory in Carrollton, Georgia,
that supplied the entire world with socks. So I got on the bike and I was just riding around to like different comic shops all day long, and I found this place. I was like, cool, and I went in there. And I was like, all right, I'm looking for comics. And she was like, we don't have single issues. And I was like, oh, and I didn't even walk around. I was like, well, this place sucks, bro. Like, this is not even anything I ever want to go to.
I've been touching this thing the whole time. I was like, man, this thing's really nice. Yeah. And I just realized I'm the one that built it.
I helped.
Well,
but anyway. So I was just like, dude, I'm never coming back here, dude. This is not even a comic shop. Well, now after Nick and I have been collecting a few years, and we've gotten into collected editions and omnibus and trades and stuff, and you realize how awesome that kind of stuff is. I was like, I know where we need to go. I haven't been here in a couple of years, and it was only once. So we pull up, dude. You have to understand how Nick is. Like, he's moved out to Huntsville and got all fancy, so like he's not with the redneck stuff no more out here. And I pull up, and I told him when he looked at it, I was like, now look, it's when we get in, it's going to be awesome.
It looked, I mean, guys, that picture doesn't even just.
I mean, it looked like they might be doing Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff inside.
No, like it was.
Like it's definitely in an old part of town. But we walk in the door, like Nick is totally sketched out. And we walk in the door, and Nick's eyes go like this.
Dude,
I was like, I said, I told you.
But yeah, so we walk in, dude, wall to wall, trade paperbacks, every omnibus you could possibly imagine.
So Josh, this place is like at least the size of the Deep.
Oh, or bigger.
Yeah.
Plus, they have an entire card section we couldn't go in because we didn't have wristbands.
Right. And it's all like the whole outer wall is nothing but trade paperbacks, and then in the middle, they have probably a 75-foot shelf, front and back, 2 layers, nothing but omnibus hardcovers
and like absolute editions, and stuff you can't find.
Yeah, we're not talking about stuff you can go find anywhere. Like, Justin, you remember?
It's all cover price, but still.
Yeah, you remember, Justin? I was talking to you about the Walking Dead hardcovers that I wanted.
Yeah.
You showed me the ones you had.
Yeah.
I showed Nick the ones I was talking about. They have slip cases and everything. I mean, they had all the volumes for it, including volume 1.
This is just one side, and this started playing before it even I showed, and I'm still going. You know what I mean? And there was more of this. They have box sets in there, small statues. I mean, it was nuts, dude.
Yeah, place was awesome.
And you see the wall-to-wall comics back there. But yeah, I mean, that's 25 seconds of me walking. Actually, that's 30-second video.
And I think,
dude, it was the craziest thing. They had a few manga, but not much, Justin. I sent the Batman manga to you.
These are those Walking Deads right here.
Hey, don't be showing off stuff that may be hard to find. They'll call them up and buy them.
Literally, they have 1 through 7, all volumes with the slip cases, and they're all cover price, man.
Everything in there was so.
We
found in bags and boards.
We found the full sealed box sets.
Don't say it. They may call and try to buy it before I can. They just found some cool box sets that are very expensive now.
Of hardcovers that would just.
But anyways, it was a perfect gold mine.
So awesome. But and they also had cards.
Yep, a lot of cards.
They had cards because I walked in. The first thing me and Nick saw were the mangas. which I'm very embarrassed to say I went right to, and I was like, hey, do y'all have these? And they didn't have any, but Nick picked up some Dragon Ball Z cards.
Just purely for this next card. I really wanted this, only because I like the art on it.
Go big on that.
I'm never going to play the game. I think it's probably fine.
Okay.
But it's just Super Saiyan, God. But because I bought this.
I know, Chris. I know.
Look, it came with all these. So at some point, I may pop these open. Probably do it on like Instagram Reels or something. See what else is in there. But just like freaking cool, man.
And I picked up.
I love how we talked about all the omnibus and stuff, and then all we got was cards.
Well, because I told Nick, I said, man, I wish we would come here. It was like Big Daddy, like I wasted the good surprise on the con. Like I wasted my good money on the con, and I wished I would have not bought anything because I would have bought that Walking Dead slipcase hardcover volume 1 for sure. But I did pick up a deck box. It's
nice
leather. You see, I already got my stickers on it, but it's really cool because it's got this magnetic flip that just pops open. And inside, you have your top drawer for like all your dice and stuff, which is neat. And then the bottom drawer for your cards. So you can put your whole deck in there, just so when you take it to shops to play and stuff. So I haven't been able to find these anywhere. It's made by BCW, sponsor of this show. But you can't find stuff like this right now because this is not out there because it's obviously plastic wrapped in leather.
A pair of socks that I purchased.
But, I bought this and some inner sleeves. But there was so much more there we wanted to buy. I mean, if somebody would have handed us $1,000 a piece, we could have spent it like that.
Oh, there was 2 things.
I would have walked. Yeah, we'd have walked out with 2 boxes. That was it.
Just nuts, dude.
And we could have sold them and probably almost doubled our money.
Yeah, but legitimately, like it was really one of the coolest experiences.
Yeah,
it wasn't single issues. They had every one of the very large, like art.
Oh my gosh,
books.
They had these hardcovers. They were literally probably 2.5, almost 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
Like perfect for like an awesome comic book room coffee table.
This table's too small.
Yeah. I now that I'm looking at it, you're right. Like that thing would hang off both sides. Yeah. Not the first time I've said that, but it was really cool. And it was neat to go back in there for a second time. Later, Kyle, have a good one, brother.
Have a good one.
But it was really cool to go in there for a second time, a few years after.
You found Mortal Kombat cards, but
they had Mortal Kombat playing cards. Like there's a game, and it was just way too expensive. I couldn't do it. But it was cool going in there a couple years after being and collecting and seeing like how much my collecting styles changed, my knowledge has changed, and being able to appreciate what they had. Whereas a couple years ago, I was like, this place is a joke, bro. Y'all need to close down. This ain't even a comic shop.
They said they haven't done single issues in over 20 years.
Yeah.
He said the owner, we're talking to the lady, and actually, Josh, she reminded me of you because she was one of the most kind and
he called her Lady Josh.
I did. I walked out. I was like, she reminded me of Lady Josh. Because she answered every one of our questions.
She was so
did
sweet.
Not huff or puff.
No.
We asked
she price checked so many things for us.
And then we ended up just buying cards. But that's because they told us they're having a sale coming up at some point. I'm not telling y'all when. That if we do buy something, it would be then.
Right. But yeah, very sweet lady. I mean, they did have some single issues.
To take Josh down there.
Yeah. They did have some single issues on a desk, but they were so old. Yeah. They still had the Negan Lives issue on the table.
They had the Honor and Curse 1 through 6.
Yeah, like this, they don't keep up with like any of the new stuff.
She said they have pull list, but that's basically it. They don't buy them for the shelves. So, it's just all collected trade hardcovers.
Awesome stuff, man. Stuff that you can't find anywhere. Like they have the Marvel Masterworks collections, the hardcovers. I've been looking for the Ghost Rider ones everywhere, and they don't have them. She had volume 1 and 2 there.
Well, what's so funny is like they had everything, and everything was like pretty cool. They even had in a section for just strictly kids, but then right next to it, they had these Playboy books. And I said, Dustin, look, there's Playboys here even. And she goes, oh, no, that's for the people who actually do want to read the articles. And I go, what do you mean? She goes, no, seriously, like it's just a collected edition of the articles from Playboys from that time period. Nothing's, nasty in it. And I started laughing my head off because I thought that was the funniest thing. Because you always, I think that was a joke.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not our generation, obviously, but like, oh, just buy them for the articles.
But I mean, it's just an old factory they turned into this place, and they hadn't done any updates.
No,
like I went to the bathroom, and like there's no door on the bathroom.
Curtains, bud.
You walk in there, you walk through basically a hollow doorwell.
Yeah,
and you have the sink, the urinal, and then there's a shower curtain.
Yeah,
and you open the shower curtain, and that's the bathroom stall. Is a shower curtain.
And
Like there ain't no in use sign or nothing. Like somebody could just bust in there and pull that
how
puppy
you
back
doing?
and you just sitting there hanging out. Like we're just gonna look at each other. I guess this is weird, but
No,
I
but
mean-
I did tell her though that we want to come back. We want to do a full video
Yeah.
because we need the lights, dude. There was
we want to
no
get
lights.
the owner to be there.
Yeah, it really
It would be cool, man.
Seriously cool. It's just unique, right? I mean, there's something unique about it. The fact you're in a freaking sock factory, the ceiling's about to fall in on you, the lights are
Ceiling is not about to
flickering.
fall
I know, but like the lights were flickering, like
in. It was storming.
But dude, don't give me like. Had there not been comics in there, you would have thought we was going to be murdered.
Y'all see what Mr. Fancy over here? Like I'm just like this play. I don't care. It doesn't bother me none. I didn't even
I'm
pay
not
attention
trying
to
to
none of
die.
that.
I like living. You driving through Atlanta's bad enough. But anyways, highly recommend them. Y'all don't go there for like another 3 or 4 weeks, and then y'all go do whatever you want. If you do go though, tell them that the two fat guys from August 6th them. They'll know because I'm pretty sure we spent like 2 hours in there, 2.5. It's more time there than at the con.
Yeah, we definitely enjoyed that more than the con.
And we didn't have to pay $40 to enter and $55 to park.
Yeah,
$150 today just to not enjoy ourselves all that much in a con and walk a lot. God, that's stupid to park there. All right, so that was the con. That was the con pickups.
now the next con we're going to, we
It's
definitely
Lexington.
expect to be a whole lot better. We're going to be at Lexington Comic Con in September. It'll be the 10th through the 13th.
I don't know.
12th, 10th through the 12th.
10th through the 12th.
No, 9th. Hold on.
9th through the 12th, something like that. We're going to actually be staying in the same hotel as the Beardeds. So that should be interesting.
I'm not talking to her unless she shows up with a beard.
But that should be interesting. Lexington is already shaping up to be very, very cool. Some awesome guests are going to be there. It'll be the first time Justin and Nick and I are all together in physical person. Did I say that correctly? I feel like
You're
that.
pretty close.
Yeah. So I think Nick should be filming as that happens, like the first embrace.
We're gonna get a thing
in
of
person.
Justin, how tall are you? Like 6'1"?
I'm 6 foot.
Okay, so we're gonna get a video of the Dustin and Justin walking together, and Justin going in for the hug and missing Dustin's whole because he's 5'5", and it's just gonna be great. And Dustin's just gonna be like hugged up in Justin's belly.
So Thursday night we're gonna do a little adulting and get ready to go in there Friday and just get after it.
Meaning we'll probably spend like 2 hours, and then I don't know what.
I mean, we'll probably go grab some drinks and dinner with the Beardeds. I know Justin's planning on us going and grabbing some drinks.
Well,
a
Justin's
lot.
got a pro out there, so he
Yeah.
actually has to do some pro work.
We may.
I
get
mean,
that-
I guess technically I should show one person my portfolio so I can write the trip off.
We might get to see Al Snow.
I was gonna say, Justin said that we may get to meet some other pros and do some after parties, maybe if that happens. Like that
You
would
think
be
Al
cool.
Snow could outdrink you?
I just want to see if he'll hit me in the head with a chair. Like, how cool would that be?
They're gonna get drunk as hell. Just do this in somebody else's.
Yeah, I'll just get drunk as hell and be like, bro,
like king me,
crown me,
crown
me.
I will rule you.
I feel like he would not get a kick out of that though. Like,
Or
I
he
feel like
might.
no, like I feel like he would. He's such a pro with like no, like that dude is a pro for real. He'd probably be like, nah, bro. Like I need to say you take a bump first. But I mean, I'm looking forward to getting to hang out with Justin and
Thank
just
you,
be
sir.
be at a good con like that. You know, I mean, I'm telling you right now, this past year at Huntsville, that was great. I give that one an 8 out of 10.
We were recruiting the Batman '89 guy to come,
Mhm.
so I hope Jeremy.
Yep.
We were like, hey, you need to go talk to this
They
dude. 'cause we want
actually
you here."
had the Tim Burton Batmobile there as well.
Hey, that Mountaineers, thank you for the $5 super chat. So far, you were the
Absolutely.
only person entered in to win the super chat box tonight. So
Absolutely.
any $1.99.
Hey,
more.
don't you talk about that movie like that, man. That movie's still awesome.
Oh, you talking about Royal Rumble? Get ready.
Ready to rumble.
Ready to rumble.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to that con. You know, I think the most disappointing thing for me is I don't have anything I anticipate hunting for. Like that's the thing that's killing me right now. You know, I'm just so.
I know who does have
stuck.
something.
I'm stuck right now.
Justin, let's talk about that. What are you going to be hunting for from here on out?
That was a great segue. That
To
was
our sponsors, ltttours.com. All right.
great segue. Oh, for the record, I'm starting to get worried that I am building up Lexington Comic-Con in my head too much.
No, here's what I've assumed that's happened. I assume that you don't actually convention, like you don't actually stay much time at the Comic-Con. You show up, look around, and I honestly, in my head, I built up that you just spend a lot of your time drinking. I think that's what you do. Use it as a few days to get away from the kid and the wife. You show your portfolio.
And I don't drink very often, so
And I probably won't drink at all.
you have to make him drink, Justin. You have
The best conventions are the ones that you're drinking at behind the table.
Oh, God. That's a thing?
Oh, yeah. Do you know how many times I've walked down Artist Alley at different conventions and just run into people that I've worked with or that I know, and they're like, hey, want to do a shot?
I didn't know that was a thing.
That is 100% a thing.
Hashtag pro tip.
Yeah. It 100% is a thing.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, sorry, I got distracted.
You're good. So what is it you're going to be doing from now on? Because you just completed X-Men.
I did. And so I was looking over like my list of books that I own, and I was shocked to see that I already own 100 issues of Volume 1 of Iron Man.
And how many total books are in the volume?
330.
Oh, you're a third of the way there, bud.
I'm a third of the way there.
Maybe we should have bought you an Iron Man one, but now it's too expensive, so it's not happening. Sorry.
Yeah,
We love you. We are paying for a hotel room for you. That's pretty close. Use that money on the Iron Man one.
Yeah, well, I was probably going to buy some drinks to make up for it.
Don't worry about that.
Anyway, yeah. So if you think about it,
hair day.
If you think about it, there aren't a lot of like super pricey issues within that Volume 1 of Iron Man, so it seems doable.
I think you should go for it. I don't know what Sal Bandini is.
He's the old guy. He pops up out of the floor and just takes
Oh.
Vader and Sid Vicious and just grabs their feet and yanks them down.
Hey, Josh said he has a bunch of them at the shop if you need some.
Oh, nice. I'll have to send him my list.
I don't think anything that's printed right now is worth $700.
So no, he's talking about the one that's got the Todd McFarlane signature.
I don't care.
Here's a topic we can talk about later. Todd McFarlane and CGC have paired up to where you get a coupon to send it in to get graded, even though it's not been verified or witnessed or anything like that. Seems like they're breaking their rules to me, but hey, that's just me. Anywho's.
Hashtag I don't grade books anymore.
So what are the big Iron Man books that you don't have? I mean, obviously, what you have to get Thanos. Do you already have that one?
I don't have that one.
That's a big one, man. That's
Yeah.
expensive.
So like, if you think about it, the big ones are number one.
Yeah.
Number one, it's big, but it's not too bad.
Yeah.
55.
$600 copy, like a 6.0 today.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No.
The 55, the first Thanos, like if you want to, and the first James Rhodes, the first Rhodey, and the first War Machine.
So there's not huge keys in that run.
First War Machine has gotten so expensive. I bought a spanking new looking copy last year for $20, and now it's like over $100 raw book.
Dang.
I put it in a mystery box for Panda.
Panda.
I mean, I probably put him like almost $200 worth of books in a $80 mystery box, and that was in there. But
yeah.
So you're going with Iron Man, huh?
So is it just simply because of what it is? Like you already have it, or do you actually like it a lot? Or tell me about, like, do you actually care about it?
I think it's because I'm already a third of the way there, and I didn't even realize it.
That'd be cool. So what after Iron Man? Have you thought about
it? After Iron Man, I really think it's going to be Daredevil.
Yeah.
Anything but Spidey.
That's something I should probably work towards finishing out too.
And that's gotten so expensive though, dude. Like ASM 1, AF-15, because you got to get that one.
I don't know if I could justify an AF-15 to Liz.
No, that would be.
I think
that would be very hard.
I think that's where she would just be like, "All right, you've had your fun, but you're done."
Basically, or she'd be like, "You're gonna have to sell some stuff," and sorry.
Oh yeah, but I don't sell comics.
Let's say you're a collector. You don't sell. Period.
Yeah. Huh.
Hey, do a full GI Joe run. The only complete run I've ever done is Dragon Ball Z. And I don't care. I love it. And it is my favorite possession in my comic collection outside of the sentimental ones. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know what I would really want to track down a full run of.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really digging like getting into like special like low run foil variants and like stuff that's just weird oddball stuff. Like I had a friend text me earlier today. She showed me this like boxed action figure, and she's like, "Why is this selling for like $300 on eBay right now?" And I thought it had to do with the action figure that was it was in it. It actually has to do with the comic book that's inside of it.
Oh, really?
It's Spider-Man 2099 #1, but it's the white cover variant.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I think the only way you got that white cover variant is if you bought the action figure, which was a limited run.
That makes sense.
So like finding stuff like that, I'm kind of, that seems like it's more of a hunt type thing, and I'm enjoying that type of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, everybody's like, yeah, I have it.
Good for them.
See, I'm like 11 issues from finishing my Turtles run, which I plan to hopefully get those from Josh this coming Saturday, and then I'll be done with Turtles. I'm pretty much done with my Cap books because I don't plan on buying the first Falcon for a long time. That's the only one I'm missing. You know, I don't know where I'm going, man. Like I can't think.
He's
of
a lost comic collector.
I am. You know what? That'd be a great video. Lost comic collector.
You're welcome.
Right now, you know, and it's just like Turtles. I have a true love for Turtles. So for me, it was something that I was like, I love this enough to put the time, the effort, and the money into owning. What are you doing?
I gotta, dude. I want to open up some cards for the guys, but I don't want to waste the content for Instagram. So for the gram.
Okay. Well, just don't knock everything. But I don't want to waste the time. I have a small tripod in that box right there.
That's fine. This is good.
Okay. It's literally like this tall. It would work perfect for cards.
Dude, this is good.
Okay. But anyway, I don't mind spending the time, effort, and money on things like Turtles, and the Captain America stuff because it was something that I was truly passionate about, and I don't know where I'm gonna find that same kind of passion in something else yet. And that probably sounds kind of crappy, but right now everything's so expensive. Like, how can you just nonchalant? I'm gonna just jump into this character and collect everything, even though I'm not super crazy about it, just so I'm collecting something. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to talk me out of doing Iron Man here. But no, I agree with you because I was feeling the same way. Like as soon as those X-Men books came in and that was it, I was done. Right? I was just like, well, now what? What do I do?
Like a crappy feeling, right? Like
well, because for years you go after the chase and you're on the hunt, and then
at least you can say that, dude. I mean, I finished Turtles run in a year. I finished all the Turtles in a year. I finished all my Captain America books I wanted to get in a year. Like I moved, like that's just how I am, and I hate that about myself sometimes because I'm so on it, and my wife hates it too. It drives her nuts because when I get into something, I'm foot on the pedal, and I ain't stopping until we get to the end. And then I get there, and I'm like, all right, well, this kind of sucks. Now what do I do? Like, I don't even know where to go from here. So I'm telling you, that little one, you'd be able to get it much better.
All right, I'll be back.
It's in that little
drawer. BRB.
So,
yeah, I don't know. I know exactly what you mean though. Like,
you lose that feeling of something to look forward to. You know, I go to the con today, and you know, I dig through. There's a couple things I look for. You know, I look for Turtles. I found a little section of rock and roll comics, which is something that I like to pick up too. But I already had the ones they had. Go through the Turtle stuff. I've got everything that's there. Even the wall books. I've got all the Turtles wall books. There was a guy that had a third print, didn't even know it was a third print. I explained that to him. You know, I kind of got out of Power Rangers because I got everything that I wanted out of that. And I'm not really digging the new stuff. And it's just like, you know, you go and you start digging through the normal things you normally dig through. And it's just like, you don't have that, oh, I need this one because you've already got everything. And I've even went as far as like the Mortal Kombat, you know, stuff like that. That's hard to find. I've got all the hard to find ones. There's one book now that I need and that's it. And I could buy it off eBay tomorrow if I wanted to spend the money. The Pokemon stuff I've gotten into lately, you're not going to find that stuff at a Comic-Con or a comic shop. Like it's one of the hardest things to find, mainly because nobody cares, nobody wants it, and that's fine. But it's just super hard to find. It's an eBay buy if you buy it, and then you take a chance of getting crap just thrown in a freaking manila envelope because somebody just has one randomly that they're selling, and everything else they sell is closed. But I mean, that kind of hit me today where I was just like, man, like I really don't have anything to look at, right? Like look for anymore. And this kind of is a sucky feeling, but who knows? Maybe something will strike me soon. I mean, I just jumped into Jack Kirby and Captain America last year out of nowhere. So who knows?
That's why I started reading manga, and I've been putting together entire manga runs. I just finished my My Hero Academia run.
Well, it's too bad that we run a comic book channel.
Hey, they're Eastern comics, so
these people do not care about that, though.
Raise your hand.
Your video view counts have proven that.
Actually, my last one is about to break 1,000. So on you, senor.
The majority of mine break 1,000 first couple days.
That last one you did hasn't even broken 100, son.
Well, none of Justin's have either, so.
No one likes me unboxing toys. No one.
Dude, and that's insane because the amount of stuff you have poops on everybody else's.
Oh, Barrett, thanks for bringing that up. Real quick, guys. If anybody has Marvel Comics WCW with the Steiner Brothers on the cover, if you see it somewhere, and I'm not talking about eBay because some joker on eBay is trying to be cute and sell it for like $300. He's lost all his mind. If anybody has that book or sees it out somewhere, I really, 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 really want that book before Lexington because I want to get the Steiner Brothers to sign it. I had the Lex Luger one already signed from that run. I really want to get the Steiner Brothers to sign the other one, so I'm looking hard for it.
Hey, y'all suck. Manga's cool. So all you thumbs downers.
Manga is cool.
Seriously, it is cool, man. Where's James Sovic? We need a message. Somebody let James know in the Two Brothers Comics chat, the Forgotten. We got to add Myrtle to that now.
Yep. Oh, it's going to get wild when Trinity gets in there, boy.
Have you added Breedlove, Alan?
I don't think I have added Alan.
Is he on Instagram? I'm pretty sure you
if you're a member and you're on Instagram and you're not in the chat and you want to be in the chat, hit me up so I can add you.
Now, if you don't want to be in the chat, that's fine. Just keep in mind, it is wild.
Can I go ahead and open this now? I'm tired of waiting.
No, dude.
He's not coming.
He's going to show.
He's not coming.
He's going to come.
No, he's not.
Where is that from? That's a movie or something.
I don't watch those kind of movies.
No. There he is. I told you he was coming.
This is a Christian. Oh, you're right. He did. Dude, I've been waiting all night, Austin. I was literally about to open it without you because I was like, he's not coming. We don't watch those kind of movies in my house. This is a Christian house.
Yeah, dude. I know. Dude, I'm serious. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Heck yeah, man. We spent a little bit. We're going to be there. We're going to be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Or at least I will be there physically.
Oh, it's the Instagram thing where it's like he's never going to know. How are they going to know? But he's never going to. Yeah, he's coming. All right. So Dustin's going to unbox this from. I told you he was coming. So she said.
Where's my knife at? Oh, here.
Just rip it
I
open.
got it here. So do the thing where I'm bigger, dude.
Oh, I'm trying to unbox some cards over here. I literally am trying to do this. Justin, what are you working on over there, man? You lettering some comics?
No, I'm not.
Why don't you wait and you can put it on the screen here?
Right on, man.
Awesome. So will we. So I got this AOK from my man Austin LeMay. Yes, that's right. Big Papa Pump and the Dog-Faced Gremlin. I met Rick Steiner when I was a kid at Hardy Chevrolet out here in Paulding County. That was really cool. him, Ray Traylor, and Dustin Reynolds, Gold Dust. So I got this awesome package here from Austin LeMay. Not sure what's inside. Maybe a little idea. Oh, I think it is. It does say artwork. My man Austin coming through with the pull tabs. He watched that shipping video. So this is the part we usually fast forward on the videos, but we can't do that here. Oh, dude, that looks so awesome.
Nice. I love it. All right, well, that's really cool, guys.
Yeah.
Well, Austin, you did good.
Austin, you totally should have put your name up here as the artist and changed that. That would have been awesome.
That would have been cool. Two Brothers Comics and they're on the road. Something, something, something. Dustin's mom's a hoe. That's funny because we have the same mom. You really not going to show it? He's
All
not
right,
gonna
so
show
check
it.
this out, guys. This is awesome. This is something that everybody has gotten really excited about on Instagram. And the cool thing about this is it was birthed right here on a comic book Babble-On, this idea.
Wild stuff.
And it was just something we were throwing around, thought it would be fun. And literally the man had it knocked out the next day. And everybody loved it. So if you've been reading The Last Ronin, if you watch our channel, you know we do a lot about The Last Ronin. We do a lot about Something's Killing Children, 2 series we love. And we talked about the fact that, you know, The Last Ronin, like all the turtles are dying. And it came up, you know, oh, you know, something's killing the turtles. And we were like, dude. So my man, Austin LeMay, throws down with a Something is Killing the Turtles, Something's Killing Children homage for issue number 1. You can even see the Foot Clan in the background of the trees. So this is an original art print here. And this is fantastic. He signed it for us. I love his signature. This guy does some fantastic artwork and sketch covers. Follow him on Instagram. There's his Instagram right there at Austin LeMay. And check it out. Look at the number. It's number 2BC. TBC. That's right. So I don't know who's got number 1, who's got number 2, but we got these. All right. So these are way better than whatever number y'all got out there. Just saying, because we got these. This is awesome, Austin. I love it, man. Thank you so much. That is fantastic. This dude is awesome, man. I mean, look, he's got Foot Clan soldiers all over the place, man. Fantastic, man. This guy is very, very talented. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. That is awesome. And I don't know if he has any of these for sale still. He was selling these, and he may have already sold out. He only did 25. Actually, I guess he did 27, but I don't know if he still has any for sale, but hit him up on Instagram and follow him for some awesome artwork, sketch covers. I think he does do commissions, so hit him up.
Yes.
And he does CGC. Oh, yeah, man. I love it. Absolutely.
Austin, do you do color commissions? So if I send you a sketchbook or two.
What's wrong with black and white?
I'm kind of working on a thing. See, I don't look.
He's got a few unsigned left, so y'all go buy them.
They're in color. I want them in color.
Oh, that is cool.
Color. See?
What up, Mark? Marky Mark and the Marky Bunch.
Marky Mark and the Berkey Bunch.
Hey, that's a good one. That is really, really cool. Austin is the man.
Absolutely.
He's helped us out. Actually, he did the comic book Babble-On logo for us. He's a machine. All right, what else are we going to talk about? Oh, Suicide Squad. So, Suicide Squad came out on HBO Max. I even shared my login information with Justin so he could watch it.
But he didn't.
I didn't. I watched Ted Lasso instead.
Which is a much better show. So, Dustin, your thoughts on Suicide Squad? And we're not really going to spoil it, or just give opinions.
Yeah, and I understand that it was meant to be like an outrageous, just over the top like kind of like cheese factory movie. I understand that, but I don't know, man. Like I think we're both like right around the hour and a half mark on it, and
It's rough.
I could take it or leave it. Like honestly, I don't even know if I'll go back and finish it. I probably will just because I hate like the fact that I haven't seen it all kind of bother me, but I could take it or leave it. Like I could really care less about any of the characters. I don't know. It was just me. I mean, it was all right, but I mean, I might finish it once, but would I ever put it back on again? Nah, not at all.
Yeah, like if you were specking on anything, by God, not anymore.
I mean, John Cena is getting his own movie, his own TV show, but who cares, right? I mean,
Well, unfortunately, John Cena was the best part of it. I think
I was
it
gonna
was
say,
not what rougher than Wonder Woman 84.
yeah, I haven't seen Wonder Woman 84, so
It was bad.
Yeah, I guess fun and
Justin.
dumb. Yeah,
That's all it was. I mean, honestly.
Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Bardock.
Oh, weird.
it just I don't know. It wasn't my type of movie. I guess. I mean, they killed probably the one guy I was most excited about seeing right in the beginning. Just shot him right dead in the face, like blew the man's face off.
Okay, let's be real. Like, okay, so people are like saying critics reviews, and I mean, they've given great reviews to several terrible movies. I
Yeah.
think the critics were good with Wonder Woman 84, for example. And I mean, like, again, it was just a fun, done movie.
Yeah,
There's
like
nothing
this is just
special
how
about
we
it.
felt about it. Like we're not like movie critics or what we say is the final say. It just wasn't something that was for us. So.
But like, I mean, we both literally got an hour into it. We didn't even know that. We both got like an hour into it and turned it off, or like just kind of quit watching it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I couldn't decide if I just Scarpad, what's up, bro? You still kicking around on the YouTube, man? Hadn't seen you in a while, man. He's been doing a lot of them Blu-ray hauls. Yeah, that's right. I still know. I know what you're doing still. That's right. We ain't forgot about you. But I understand what it was supposed to be. It just wasn't my thing, I guess. I don't know. But it is what it is, I guess. They're not all for everybody, so it was the best DC movie that they've put out since Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy. Well, they did do that atrocity Snyder cut. That was just hot garbage. I hated it. But yeah, I hate that my man got shot right in the face, got his whole face blew off. And the other guy that I really like,
You're not supposed to spoil things.
okay. Well,
We didn't give a spoiler warning.
it's literally like the first 30 seconds in the movie.
Oh yeah.
But the other guy that I really like was the guy that played Yondu. I love that guy. And like he didn't make it long either. And I was just like, so I gotta sit here and watch John Cena and this goofy shark dude. All right. But I don't know. Yeah, I watched it. I suffered through it, and
Snyder Cut was
I didn't like it, bro.
boo-boo.
I've watched the new Mortal Kombat movie 1,000 times over before I
New
watched
Mortal
that.
Kombat movie was boo boo too.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody was expecting that to be a fine piece of cinematic.
No, we were just excited to get it back. I never said I thought it was going to be like the greatest movie ever. I just said I was excited to get Mortal Kombat back on the screen. Yeah, I thought like a 2-hour movie was like definitely overdoing it for the Suicide Squad for sure. I don't know. I thought it definitely was a little much for the type of movie it was. I mean, and the whole like where they would like throw in the burning trees like 2 days earlier.
I actually
Currently,
like the titling of it.
I was just like, this is goofy, man. I don't know. It just wasn't for me. But if you want to check it out, definitely check it out.
It's not a complete waste of time.
But yeah, I don't know. Not everything's for everybody. So I'm not like a big mark for DC anyway. Like, you know, I mean, there's a lot of the Marvel stuff I didn't really care for that much either.
Oh wait, this is from GT.
Is that one?
I don't know. Deadpool's
Yeah, it is.
Deadpool's 1,000 times better
Deadpool was good.
than Suicide Squad. They
Oh.
ain't even in the same league.
Can I
in my
admit something?
opinion.
Sure. It's yeah.
I've never watched GT.
Oh, Justin,
Yeah,
you've got to.
I don't know, man. I guess I could. Don't really have any urge to do so.
It's perfect. So in the chat, guys, what are some movies that you thought were great that people thought sucked, or vice versa? That's an interesting topic. Justin, have you watched anything you thought was going to be great and it turned out to be garbage?
That I thought was going to be great and was garbage. Yeah. Can't think of it.
I think we're losing steam.
Hey, I have a toy to show off.
Oh, that's right. Go ahead.
Go ahead and show it off.
Hold on. Wait for Dustin. He's trying here. It's going to be under videos. Keep going. Oh. Me too. All right. Show off your toy.
Cool. This came in last Friday. I'll let you guys know it is a hot toy.
No.
Nuh-uh. You're a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
I don't think you're ready for it, though.
Oh.
It's him, so I
think that's awesome, dude.
I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. If it was a comic book one, I'd be super pumped. Oh, it is the end game one, so that's cool. That's right. You're doing all the end games.
Yeah. There it is. Probably can't see it because it's still in the package, the plastic and all that good stuff. But yeah.
The shields look cool.
Yeah, 2 different shields, so you can have them with the broken one or the non-broken.
Right on.
Eventually, I'll open it, just like I'll open all of these.
No, you won't. Don't lie.
It's just like I'll read all of the comics that I have.
I still like can't believe you have Hot Toys sitting back there unopened. Like, I don't know how you can manage that.
Man, so I've learned a very hard lesson this week.
Pokemon like that too, yeah.
And that hard lesson is that once you have a second kid, you have no free time whatsoever.
You're sitting here with us right now.
That's because they're asleep.
Well, that's the perfect time when you should be opening Hot Toys.
I can't stay awake like this 7 nights a week. I can't do it.
You could open up and set up one hot toy every BABBLE-ON.
Yeah, so you guys just do the BABBLE-ON. I'll sit in the background, put myself on mute, and just like start opening hot toys.
What's Scarpad's hot take of the year?
That's what I'm looking for. Most of the Disney Plus stuff, other than Mandalorian, has been pooped too.
Well, Mandalorian just got significantly worse, so I don't even know if they're going to do it, man. Like, I've heard nothing about it. Justin, have you heard anything about the Mandalorian?
No, I think everybody's anything that I've seen about Star Wars Disney Plus stuff. It's all about Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Have you been watching any of the?
This is going to hurt like hell when I take it off.
Don't take it off right now. Any of the Bad Batch?
No, I haven't because I haven't. I still have like seasons of Clone Wars to watch.
Oh, and then you have to watch Rebels because it ties it all in.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, very good. Honestly, dude, Clone Wars and Rebels are the best Star Wars that's happened since their trilogy.
No, man. First season of Mandalorian.
Well, okay. Touche. You're right. I mean, because that's good stuff. And then the moment where Luke walked in and it made you cry.
Yeah, I mean, legitimately, before I even started watching the last episode of season 2, I was like, I should record myself watching this. I'm really glad I didn't, because it just would have been me at the end going.
I mean, were you really crying that bad?
I can't. Let me think.
I mean, it's appropriate since it was Luke Skywalker.
I think I was. I think I was just like, oh my god.
Dude, that is so funny. Like, what? I guess what caused you to react that way? Just something just came over you, or?
Okay, so look, I'll just put it all out there on the table right now.
Go ahead.
I'm telling all of you right now, I cannot watch the Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer without crying. For real. Like, I've watched it like...
All right, Kevin Smith, what's the deal here?
I've watched it like 60 times. I tear up every time. I can't explain it.
I have never seen the original Ghostbusters.
Can we watch the trailer? Go ahead and get this thing demonetized. Oh, by the way,
I haven't even seen Venom yet.
Venom is great.
I haven't seen the second Venom trailer.
It's a good trailer.
I've seen the movie Venom, but I haven't seen the second trailer. Trinity like that. Kevin Smith is just a big titty baby boy.
Easy.
What?
Just the words. I don't want it to get demonetized because you said the T word.
Oh my god!
But he does cry every 5 seconds.
Chill out, Karen.
Now you're acting like Kevin Smith. You're getting all defensive.
I'm not.
I got him too.
You're not going to sit here and censor me on my own channel. I'll do whatever I want to.
Okay. But seriously, pull up the trailer on your phone and you watch it, and we'll all sit here watch you watch it.
I think
he's already getting choked up.
No, it's the part. I know what part it is. Like, it's a part where, first off, when Annie Potts shows up, that just blew my mind. And then when they show they replay the old Ghostbusters commercial, and you're watching it, you're just like, damn it! I wish Harold Ramis was still alive.
Oh, you're gonna let that fly? You're gonna let that fly, though?
He didn't say a sexual item that could or could not get us demonetized.
Wait, me?
No, him.
What did I say?
No, you just said damn.
Don't say that.
I did? I didn't even realize I said it.
It's okay.
Sorry. I'm all emotional now thinking about Ghostbusters. Stuff comes out.
That is too funny, dude. I got a bunch of cards. It's a fat stack. I mean, no.
Fat stack of trash.
The only one I'm really excited about was that Goku one. That's why I bought it. But
you didn't get any other good ones?
I mean, there's some of these, but I don't think I'm great. Could be. I don't know. Anyways, seriously, every time I see Justin in Lexington, I'm just gonna have this trailer ready to go. I'm just gonna start.
Do you guys just want like a pre-approved list of everything that makes me cry so you can have it ready to go?
Like, yeah, because that would be great.
You just show up with a bag of onions.
Damn it, that would do it too. Sorry, I cast again.
There he goes again.
Or here's what we'll do: we'll have the Luke Skywalker followed extraordinarily close by Ghostbusters. Maybe I'll just cut them in together or not. Just we'll have Ghostbusters, and then we'll have.
And
Luke
you could literally just make a video like showing clips of that, and then like pull that clip of Justin where he was acting like he was crying, and then just go back to one of the trailer clips, and then back to Justin crying, and then back to the trailer.
Here's what we'll do. This is a brilliant idea. I will drink a few drinks, and then just record me watching those videos drunk.
That's happening. That'll be like a members only type video. Membersonly.com. All right, so we'll give it like 5 minutes, and then if not, that Mountain Air wins the super chat box tonight. So if anybody wants to take part in that, just do your thing. But that blows my mind, though, that the Ghostbuster trailers makes you cry like that. Did the first one make you cry? Because this is the second or third one they put out.
No. The first one, there wasn't as many moments in it.
See, I do you have to watch? How many Ghostbusters were there? 3, 2?
So there's 2, and then there's the what did they call the all female one?
I don't know. It didn't count.
I don't even remember through.
Yeah, everybody said that one doesn't count.
That was one that sucked, but the critics loved it.
So, truth be told, I've never seen it, but that's just because I get like an hour of free time a week, and I probably decided to play video games that week or something.
I may end up having to get more stitches.
Stop doing that, dude, because I don't want to be bleed. Like, I will throw up.
It's not gonna bleed.
He's opening up his wound from stabbing himself earlier.
You know what you should do? Just smack him. Just smack his arm.
It never hurt. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, for such a decent sized gash, like it never hurt. It leaked a good bit. But we put this waterproof Band-Aid on it, and like this joker is like embedded in my skin. And I should have shaved my arm hair right here because
oh my god. Look, Alan said the Ghostbusters female version made me cry about it because it was god awful. You soak it into water later, dude.
How?
Seriously, stop.
That one got me good. I about stabbed myself because it hurts so bad. Make it stop. It's one of them things like, ow, that hurts. Let me stab myself in the other arm. So
He was just pulling cable and cut himself on some freshly cut I-beams.
I mean, did you realize that it had happened when it happened?
Yeah, so here's the thing. We were up on lifts, and there was a soffit that was built, and we were pulling cable through it. And I had been watching this woman using a chop saw to cut these steel channel. And we get up there, and I'm telling my other guy,
that scared me. Shout out to Blue Hellion.
Thanks, bro. So I was telling the guy out there working with me, I was like, hey, man, watch this stuff. I said, because this stuff right here will split you wide open. And I told him like 3 times, and like we're finishing up, and I'm going to put my service loop up, and I was like up to my neck in it at this point. So I reached down to grab the rest of the cable to roll it up, and I did this and yanked my arm right into it, and it hit me right here. And I mean, I looked at it, and I told my boss, I said, well, we gonna need a first aid kit. And he's like, oh, I got electrical tape. I was like, I electrical tape wounds all the time, bro. But I said, this one's a little past that. So I get down, and it's not even bleeding yet, but you can see it's deep. So my boss just takes his fingers, because I showed it to him. It's on this side of my arm, so I couldn't see it. He takes his fingers and opens it up, and he's like, oh, and then it just starts leaking. So I'm like, all right. He's like, well, we're going to have to go to the first aid kit down in the office for the general contractor. He said, but they're going to make you take a piss test. You're going to have to leave. Now, I mean, like, I don't mind taking a drug test. Like, I mean, unless they going to catch me for dip, like, whatever, nothing else. I don't do anything. So I wasn't worried about that, but I wasn't about to leave at 10:30. So I said, you got an extra bandana? And he just wrapped a bandana around it like 3 or 4 times. And I get home and take that off, and I've bled through that. Oh, man, they're just coming in. Thanks for the super chats, guys. So,
dude, Ryan. All right. So, and Toad said, remind about the giveaway. It's basically $1.99 or more super chat, because that's the lowest amount. Get you entered in for a chance to win. Let me rip it, dude. That'll be an awesome
dude,
clip.
because I don't want to rip the wound back open.
Get you entered in on the wheel for the super chat giveaway. And then it's a predetermined set of boxes already done, and one person will get that. So I will start putting those together. And yeah, we're still a few. What are we at? We're still a good bit off from including this, but we're getting close. What were you saying?
But no, like basically I bled all the way through the bandana, all 4 layers. But we just put some butterfly Band-Aids on it, because I don't do stitches.
Because snitches get stitches.
I mean, I've had some pretty good cuts and gashes and stuff, and I'm like, I don't need stitches. Electrical tape, Band-Aid, butterfly Band-Aids, whatever. That'll take care of it.
What up, Berkey Burke and the Berkey Bunch?
My man Steve with that yellow label.
All right. Last few minutes, last 10 minutes.
This thing is icky looking under
Ask
here, bro.
any question. Drop some questions. Any discussion topics. We'll talk about it.
Ask any question. We have to answer.
And I'm not giving you anything personal, so sorry. I refuse.
Nick's not going to tell you what his favorite pizza toppings are. Don't even ask.
I'll tell you that straight up. Straight up.
Ugh.
And big shout out again to Trinity for joining the channel.
That's right, my dog.
Myrtle.
He's out there running hell on them bicycles, boy.
He does seriously motivate the heck out of me on Twitter.
All right, seriously, don't hit it. I will punch you dead in the mouth.
Don't pop that open right now. That's
I'm not,
gross.
but look.
That's bad.
Yeah. I probably should have got some stitches, but hey, my wife was freaking out. She was like, "You
My
need
stomach
stitches."
hurts.
I'm
Let me
like,
take
"I
a
don't have
picture of this
insurance
to Justin.
anymore."
Yeah. Pictures. Send it to me.
It's not gonna do it justice, but it definitely looks icky.
It's closed up like a lot.
Hold on, stop moving.
I didn't even take a picture when it happened. Like he wrapped it up quick.
Hey guys, you can see a little coffee or tea. Actually, both. I drink a ton of.
It's not going to show up. But
I drink unsweet tea.
yeah, it was probably a good half-inch
But
in there.
I will drink a Starbucks coffee all day, every day of the week. But I also drink a lot of English breakfast tea as well as Earl Grey tea.
Ooh, Earl Grey.
To be honest with you, if I had to choose and I could only live the rest of my life with it, I would probably go with tea because there's more options.
I did see those, and I mean, I don't know. I'm not really doing toys anymore because all the ones I got are literally sitting in a closet over here.
See, everybody's saying they look bad. I thought they look kind of neat though.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of them.
Whatever, y'all suck. I think they look cool.
I thought the shredder one looked cool. Usually that's what I do is duct tape, or I use electrical tape, but electrical tape and stuff like that. But yeah, this was a pretty good one here. So, but I mean,
that scares me so bad. Dude,
55, but
it's actually 60 because they
oh yeah,
he went to go give Dustin change. He gives us $5 for a tip and kept it. Didn't even give him an option.
bro.
Hey, whatever. We didn't care anymore. Oh man, y'all are awesome too.
Hey, again, Austin, thank you so much for sending Nick and I these AOK'd
I haven't even opened mine up. Thanks for the spoiler.
Two Brothers comics out of 25 numbered. Something's Killing the Turtle, something that was birthed right here on the Comic Book Babble-On. Super awesome, man. Glad that he was able to take that idea and
Justin,
and make
you
him
got a
some
question
money with it. He does have a few unsigned
I do.
or unnumbered copies left. If you guys want one, check him out.
Ooh, Myrtle can go in and see your
Ooh.
gallery. BBC unedited.
Yeah, you can. You can go see that, Trinity.
I don't know. I keep calling him Myrtle. Obviously, his name's Trinity, but you know what I mean.
Myrtle's his alter ego.
And I love the fact he's a huge Dragon Ball Z fan.
You better stop. I'll crank my truck up, drag you to the next county.
Everything I do is digitally, so I don't know if I would want to do something on paper with a pen in my hand.
He'd have to put on his fancy glove. Y'all want to see his glove?
Yeah, I'll put on. Should I put on the arm sleeve that goes with it?
Yes, 100%.
This dude
Alan,
looks like
I
he's
love Basilisk.
Dude looks like he's about to go jump in on like some professional game of basketball.
Beans asked Justin, did you let her the House of Slaughter Free Comic Book Day book?
I did not, but I did. I have read it.
Are you're doing the new series though, right? Or is
Yes.
that wrong? Okay. I never know what technically.
Oh, real quick, let me clear this up because we got a lot of people getting upset. Justin Birch, right here. Raise your hand, Justin.
Hold on, let me put my glove on.
Okay, hold on. Okay, he's gonna hold on, guys. All right, this is Justin Birch. He letters comic books. So if you watched the video and got upset because I didn't introduce him, I apologize. It didn't even come across as something I need to do because he's here all the time. Justin Birch, right here. This guy, he letters comics. He's the one that's lettering the House of Slaughter. So sorry to all of you who got upset with me.
Yeah, so there's an elbow pad here because when I like plant my arm on my desk and like doing that all day every day, it was really jacking my elbow up. So I like went out and bought this.
He got
Y'all didn't
letterer's elbow.
y'all didn't know man had to suit up like he was about to go play some football and professional bowling at the same time.
Dude, they said they had a portable skating rink that they brought in. They literally just roped off an area of the con so you can go in there and roller skate. Like,
Ooh.
literally the goofiest stuff was going on up there at the
Okay,
con
Lord.
today.
All right,
So
any other questions, guys? Drop them down below.
I've been told that the Lexington Comic Con is 4 floors.
That'll be cool.
Wow.
4 floors. Also, there's a pizza place across the street. Just
Is it any good though? Like,
oh yeah, I actually really like it.
okay. Dude, we found an awesome taco spot about 3 weeks ago. We had a right by a job site we were working at. It was really good. I thought about you, and then I ate the hell out of those tacos.
That is the right thing to do.
I had tacos on Monday this week. I didn't even wait till Tuesday because I'm just that gangster.
All right, guys. Final call for the super chat giveaway. We'll give it just another minute or two, and then we'll go ahead and spin this because we can't end the Babble-On until we spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
You should absolutely do videos in a frog mask, specifically the Pepe one. Isn't that a thing? The Pepe frog, or is that just a meme? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Hold on.
I was thinking the character from Killer Instinct, the 90s video game frog. What was his name, Justin? That frog character, he was like a fighting frog from the 90s video games.
Oh, Pepe got canceled. Nope, not Pepe from. This is the Pepe frog. That thing. I think we've all seen it before, right? Or did he get canceled too? I don't know. It's so impossible to keep up with it.
You could do Kermit the Frog here.
Honestly, though, I am terrified. I guess it's late enough. I am.
Hey, that's awesome. Thank you.
We appreciate it,
so
Fat
much.
Daddy. That's an awesome username, by the way. What was I going to say? Oh, so the whole video thing, right? So I hate recording myself. I didn't want to be in any of our videos. When we started off selling comic books, I refused to be in the videos, and I just did the stuff on the back. It gets better. You get used to it. You change up your hairstyle 2 years into it, just so you don't look as stupid.
It's still fun to do things from the back, but getting in front of the cameras, where it's at.
You do things from the back? That was both a funny shot and an innuendo for those of you at home. Because I do all the video editing and the graphics design and all that. You know what's funny, Toad, is technically I do work in the DoD sector of the world. So yeah,
I've said too much already.
That's funny.
Hey, I worked at the CDC for the last 3 years, so I got out before they got me.
Got out before they got you. Well, Justin, what do you have? So this week, guys, I already have all of the videos almost done and ready for next week. They're already out there for members. So if you're a member and you've already watched them, you're crap out of luck for content next week, but they're there. Justin, what do you got going on this week, man? Anything exciting? When's your next con? Just the one in September?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take this month off. Although there's a toy show in Pittsburgh tomorrow and there's a toy show in Columbus next weekend, but I kind of want to just stay here, save money for
enjoy the time with your babies.
Yeah, I don't know. But
God bless you.
He just cries all day, and I'm just like, I don't like it when you cry.
It's one of just
I'm the same way. I don't want to have a child, like another kid, because I can't stand the crying. Like,
I would rather deal with the baby crying than what I'm dealing with right now with the 2-year-old.
Not me, dude.
Because the baby crying, they're either hungry,
I cannot do the baby
they have bad gas, or they're hungry. Like that's it.
I can't do the baby crying. Like it drives me nuts.
No top 10 tonight, Ryan.
I like if I'm watching a movie and a baby starts crying, I fast forward. Like I don't want to hear it. I can't deal with it. My wife thinks that I'm overreacting, and I'm like, well, whatever. I can't do it.
No, I would totally deal with that versus trying to negotiate with the screaming toddler.
I never had that.
I'm pretty good at negotiating with Gwen.
But see,
I'm just like, why are you crying? And she's like, well, I want some. I'm like, okay, well, calm down and we'll get it. And then she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. My kid never. My kid he's a champ, man. He's a champ.
My little girl's having night terrors, dude. She was up last night screaming her head off at 4 o'clock, and you have to turn on all the lights, completely get her up.
I mean, imagine how Liz feels. She's got the baby crying. She's got Gwen crying. Ghostbusters trailer comes on the TV. Now Justin's crying. Like this poor woman.
And if it happens during a thunderstorm, then the dog's upset. Forget about it.
And now he's got to go buy a comic book for dealing with all the crying.
I forgot I told you guys that.
How did the conversation go about you trying to leave the wedding to go to the comic shop?
She's
like, what did you actually say?
Yeah, I was like, nightmares are tough.
I was just like, hey, the comic shop's like right over there. I could just run over real quick. And she's like, ha, ha, ha. Wait, are you being serious? That was the.
What was your answer?
Of course, I'm not being serious.
I was like, yeah, why not? We have separate cars. We have 2 cars here. Why can't
I? Beans, I must have missed the IOU thing, man. Liz must drink heavily.
She sometimes she wishes she could.
We're gonna shuffle. All right, so shuffle, 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 shuffle. Like the truffle shuffle. Dustin does the truffle shuffle. Oh man,
no, he doesn't.
Dustin's body is meant for the truffle shuffle. All right, so everybody's name. All right, hold on. There we go. Oh, all right. Toad with the win.
Right on. Hey, thank you to all of you guys who threw out the super chats. Thank you to everybody that hung out with us all night tonight.
All the super chats, all the members, all the guys that just watched. Like
we had a good show tonight.
I tell you what, you guys go tell 3 friends. If y'all tell 3 friends,
can we just start a pyramid thing here, like a pyramid scam? Like, come on, it's not that. We're just trying to get a whole pyramid scam going on here, but at least we're going to tell you up front that it's a scam. Okay, like
it's not a. What do you mean it's not a scam?
Like you go tell 3 people and tell them to tell 3 people, and then just keep it rolling like Fred Durst in 1999. Actually, I guess it would have been like 2001.
Rolling. Why does it look like Justin's camera angle? Looks like it's.
You haven't watched that Limp Bizkit concert from Chicago last week?
Justin is going to be there as a Ringo Award nominated letterer. You know why? Because hopefully all of you guys nominated him when I asked y'all to.
I really kind of want to go to this toy show tomorrow now.
Hey Liz, I know I was up all night and you don't.
Justin, what was your reaction to that meme I sent you this week?
Wait, which meme did you hold on? I got to look at it because I can't remember it.
Look at it and show the camera. When I saw this on Facebook, you were absolutely 100% the only person that I thought of on the entire planet.
Yeah, because you took a picture and sent it back, and you're like, "Yo, you mean this guy?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. When was it? That was pretty. Was that like Thursday or Friday? Oh no, here it is. Here it is.
Let me make you big. Just keep holding it there. There you go. It says my executive level breadwinning wife. Me showing her the Lego Star Wars playset I want.
This was my
on in disgust.
This was my follow up to that.
Because I said, does this remind you of any guys? I can't put my finger on it, but I know there's someone I'm thinking of.
Good stuff. We have a good time.
No. I laughed pretty hard. I thought that was hilarious.
That is too funny. Did you show it to Liz?
No, I didn't. I think she was like,
Well, she doesn't have the same sense of humor as we do, though.
well, no, like her sense of humor is almost more dry than mine.
That makes sense.
She's almost as sarcastic as I am. Also, she would have thought it was funny, but I think at the time she was probably like, Kate's doing this thing where like she's fine during the day, but as soon as like we eat dinner, like as soon as it hits 6 o'clock, she just cries for 4 hours straight, and then she passes out and goes to sleep.
Well, you avoided that time frame tonight, didn't you?
I did.
Hey, dude, we appreciate you hanging out with us, man. Every Saturday, next week is probably gonna be Friday night because we're kind of flip flopping now.
I'll be traveling to your house Friday night.
I guess it may be Saturday night then. Maybe we'll try to do.
We'll see. Maybe we'll do it Friday night because I think it'd be nice Saturday. We, we're gonna be at Josh's all day. It'd be nice to go take the women folks to do something. I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like they drag us down. We could do so much cooler things. Nah,
we probably dragged them down.
Yeah.
Anywho,
if I didn't have my wife in my life would be 100% a pile
of comic books.
Just no, I doubt it. Like,
yeah,
my life would suck. I'd be on a one-way track to Nowhereville.
I would probably it'd be one of those things where it's you go upstairs, you're like, well, or I would go to the fridge and be like, I guess it's dinner time, and you'd open up and it's just like
a half-eaten Slim Jim.
Yeah, and like,
and you don't even know who ate the first half.
And like a half like filled bag of tortilla shells. Like you're just like, well, I guess it's Slim Jim burrito for dinner tonight.
I don't think I'd be that bad, but I certainly would not have as much of a purpose in life. But that also includes my daughter.
He's all right, but
I enjoy being a father.
I do when they're not crying.
Gunn said I'm divorced and happy. Good Lord.
See, my kid's at the age now where we have karate every other day and baseball the other days, and sometimes both on the same day. And then on Saturdays, we have baseball games, and then I have the BABBLE-ON, and then it's like, hopefully Sunday I don't have to cut the grass so that I can just lay on the couch and watch some TV shows or binge stream.
You know what would be the best time to do one of these is Sunday morning.
Nobody's going to watch it.
Because Jim does his.
Yeah.
But still.
No,
let me cut you somewhere else.
We cannot.
I bet you we could compete with Jim.
No, bro. We cannot deprive these people of their Saturday night goodness. We're the best thing going on Saturday nights. There is nothing out there better than what we do on Saturday nights.
Unless we're doing it on Friday nights.
I challenge you to find a better thing to watch on Saturday nights. Put that up, please. Seriously. Cut you looking at it. I ain't kidding.
Okay, this old $5 knife to nobody cares.
One, that was a $75 knife, and
you overpaid by $70.
It is sharp as
hell. I was about to ask for your metaphor you were going to be using. Flash flood warning, man. The wrench is the modifier.
Dude, I got some metaphors. You don't want to go there.
Beans the mod.
Y'all see that new Power Rangers hat I got?
I'm not talking.
Slicker than the Minner's dick. I'm telling you right now, boy.
Oh my God. I think you equally made us all uncomfortable now.
Why?
But yeah, so earlier there was one of those bot things and left some pretty unsightly comments, and I couldn't get my stuff to load, so I just started adding wrenches to some people to see if they could get it removed.
Now he's 5. He'll be 6 in October, Chris. But yeah. Hey, blow up some water wings, dude, and wear them to bed, Dan. That's all you got to do, man. You'll be all right. My belly just growled. I'm not even hungry.
Dude, the amount of money sitting behind Justin in this case is unopened is
insane.
Hey,
Dan, that's awesome, man. 100% better. I'll tell you what, like, I've always been a huge fan of Garth, and I remember where I was at the day that they announced on the radio that he was going to start touring again. I was sitting at
It
a
was supposed to
beach.
be the end of his ever touring.
No, it
he's not
wasn't.
doing
It
yet.
was him restarting touring.
Oh.
He stopped touring when he had his girls because he wanted to retire and raise his girls and see them all the way through high school. And then he came back like he said he was going to. I was sitting at a BP gas station in Rockmart beside the Bojangles when I heard the news. And I was going through a hard time at that time financially, so I didn't have the money to go. But
the greatest brother in the world.
Nick got all my buddies and my family together, and they bought tickets so that my wife and I could go. Nick dropped us off. He took us up there, dropped us off at the show, came back and picked us up. Had the time of my life, man. The time of my life. The next day, a buddy of mine from high school was giving away 2 tickets on Facebook. So I grabbed those and returned the favor, and I took Nick with me. And even though he's not a big fan, like, we still had a great time. It was fun.
Garth Brooks lays it down.
He puts on a show, man.
Trisha Yearwood's garbage, though.
He is a fantastic showman. So you go enjoy that, man. Have a great time, Dan, because that's definitely you definitely get a sick note from us on that one for missing the Babble-On.
That was a terrible laugh. Justin, you going to a toy show or not, man?
He's excited about it now, but when the alarm goes off tomorrow or when he finally wakes up, he's going to be tired and he's going to be like, and then Liz is going to look at him when he says he wants to go and be like,
because she's stupid.
oh, really? That's, yeah. Oh,
That's what you're going to do.
You're just
That's
going to go.
What does that
Kids,
mean?
Kids just screaming and hollering, tearing the house up. And Justin's like, I'm going to go to a toy shop. She's like, if you don't take that backpack off right now, I'm going to permanently connect it to you.
No, what she'll say is, I thought you wanted to stay here all weekend. I thought you wanted to stay at home and not go anywhere. That's what she'll say.
Why don't you just take one of the kids with you, dude? I do that with Ellie.
He's like, why are you trying to ruin my time at the toy convention?
I don't want. Gwen doesn't like to be carried if she can walk.
That's what Ellie is. It's tough.
And they're. I mean, it's tables of toys. It's gonna be a lot of stuff that she's gonna pick up and try to. And I
She don't want to play with toys, dude.
He doesn't want to be held back because what he's actually saying is there's gonna be tables full of toys, and I want to be able to dig through them without having to worry about where my child.
Yeah,
is.
I don't want her to call dibs over something that I want.
Yeah.
Strap her to your chest, though.
I guess
strap her to your back, dude. Out of sight, out of mind.
But just flip her away from you, and then you could like do some type of weird cosplay, like dress her, like you could like Maui Moana.
You could dress up as that baby Yoda ball and just hang her off the side of you.
I'm not strapping her to the front of my to the front because her legs are long enough that she could reach some areas if she were kicking.
Oh my god, dude! Worst thing happened to me.
But the bend in the back of the neck would be a great place to have like a taco tray nestled in.
Get you a blue screen, Toad.
Okay. Now I'm willing to try it.
But Justin, I was walking Ellie in Publix, and her kick is exactly where it does not need to be. And she was just playing and kicking her feet and caught me. And I'm like, Ellie, please don't do that again. Smack. So, like, I'm on the floor. Sky had to get the buggy. It was just a terrible situation. But she thought it was just so funny. Mind of a 2-year-old. Mind of a 2-year-old. Anyways,
Hagen likes to go to stuff with me, but he doesn't like being there very long. Like, I took him to Superheroes last week. He got his Pokemon cards. We looked at all the toys and the comics. We made one trip around everything, like kind of like fast, just walking by. And then like I'm like, okay, let me just look at some things. And this dude's like, Daddy, I'm tired of being here. I'm like, you're in a toy store with comic books and Pokemon cards and toys everywhere, and like you're just ready to go, huh? Yeah, I just kind of want to go home and play with my toys.
And he talks like that, dude. It's so funny.
Okay, dude. Like, whatever.
Yeah, Alan's daughter does a great job at these things.
Like, he enjoys it, but he just
and
like,
never
he
tells
gets
her
over
mom
it so quick.
Look, and she goes and never tells mom how much money we spend. That's fantastic.
Boy, I couldn't hide nothing when Hagen's with me because as soon as we get home, he's telling everything we got, everything we saw.
Oh yeah. And another thing that's funny is, Southern Comic Geek, dude, he'll roll up with 14 kids and friggin' Jason doesn't get around.
I'm barely keeping it together with 2. I don't know how anyone like. My thing is I don't want to be outnumbered, like kids to adults. I don't know how. Hats off to anybody who has more than 2 kids. Like
He got the whole village, dude, and he's got them strapped to bikes and carts, and then he has a separate cart for just long boxes and short boxes. That man is a Comic-Con professional, if you could describe one.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you've never hunted with Jace,
we need to find a way to get him up to Lexington just to show these folks how it's done.
I'm telling you, like Vince has seen, he's hunted with Jace recently a couple of times, and he like is talking about how crazy it is, and I'm like, I've been telling y'all this. Like I hunted with this dude. I took him to a couple of my honey holes, and like now he just goes there on his own. Don't even tell me he's in town, and just sends me a picture. Oh, look what I got at Dave's. Look what I got at Dave's other store, and I'm like, how are you doing this? Like he looked through the same dollar bins. They ain't even changed. And he still come out of there with a long box. And I'm like, so you just picking books up you passed up on last time. You still coming out with a long box. I feel like he could go back the next day and get another long box of stuff that he just passed on the day before. But and he doesn't miss a book. He looks at every book, every single one. And he'll pull up some crazy, just oddball book and know exactly what it is. And I'm just
we should do like a biography.
Dude
like
has knowledge.
A mini,
it's crazy.
Not a biography, but like a mini spotlight video just on Jason, and just like follow him for a day. And like that would be a really cool 3-4 minute video about like.
I like hunting with Jason because he'll take me out to lunch, and he's like, "All right, we got to talk about insurance so I can write this off." I'm like, bro, you pay for lunch. We'll talk about whatever you want to.
Hey, isn't that what I'm doing when we're in Lexington? Just look at my portfolio and take my card, my business card, and
all weekend, dude. I already told my wife, like, I'm not even bringing any money.
Now you better bring money. You got that dang hotel room paid for. You know what I'm saying?
That's on the 9-2 crew.
What was I gonna say?
We just need them to send them checks in. We sent y'all bills, by the way, members, for the hotel we're staying at.
What was I gonna say though? Something about Jason. Yeah, that dude's nuts though.
Yeah, his knowledge is incredible too. Like
in a good way.
Yeah, like his knowledge is wild. Blows me away. It's crazy to me when I talk to people and the knowledge they have about. Obviously, these guys have been doing it for a long, long time, but like how you can have such a broad range of knowledge on everything is just insane to me because there's so much out there. Like I don't even know everything about the stuff that I'd really, really get into, like the turtles and stuff like that. Like, I mean, sometimes I feel like, man, I ain't really even like about this life. Like this dude doesn't even really get into it like I do, and he knows more than me. But it's just like, I don't know. They've got a whole lifetime of it, and we've got a couple years.
We got all the years we need between us. We got a lot if you combine them. Hey, Justin, how's your hockey teams doing?
It's the off season.
Oh, so
probably the best that they've done all year.
Hey, episode 3 of Ted Lasso, good or no? Haven't watched it yet.
I've only seen the first 2.
Okay, what are your thoughts then so far? Because I've seen the first 2 too.
My thoughts so far are, I don't like how desperate Ted is to win over Doc.
I feel like that character is brought in and ruined the feel of the show a little bit.
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
there might be some huge payoff at the end, but like, I don't like how Ted is forcing these situations to get her to like him.
Yeah. And one thing I feel like is really, really missing is that emotional struggle with Ted from the first season. And I think this is what they're doing to try to replace that. You know what I mean?
Oh, like, so how at the beginning you didn't like Rebecca?
No, I'm saying like what Ted was going through on a personal level, like that emotion you felt whenever you would see him and talk to his wife and things like that. And I feel like they're using Doc to replace that personal, because Ted's struggle right now is somebody doesn't like him and he doesn't know how to deal with that.
Yeah.
But and you're also right. They're missing the big bad. Who's the big bad guy? It's not Rebecca. So I definitely feel like it's still great. I'm still enjoying it, but it's certainly not season 1.
I believe that there will be a huge payoff at some point.
And it's longer this year, so we do have some more time for development. Yeah. I'm intrigued. We also watched Dr. Death. Y'all should watch that. That's cool.
That is so messed up. I don't know how somebody didn't kill him in the operating room while he was doing this stuff to people, man.
So, I listened to a podcast called Dr. Death. Is it about the same dude?
Yep. Yeah. So Peacock has a they've got a like a series, which is like a drama series, and I think it's 12 episodes. So you watch all of that, and then they have a 4-part documentary you watch directly afterwards. Me and my wife sat and watched all that last weekend. Tomorrow we're gonna watch Yellowstone.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, dude.
I want to find he's in prison for life, but I want to find him and take his life from him after watching that.
Sky watched or listened to the podcast, and she's still really enjoying the show.
Yeah, my wife, she did the same thing, and she enjoyed it too. I was just appalled that this was allowed. I would have had to absolutely how somebody did not just.
Let me know if you need a Peacock login, Justin. I got you.
I probably should have one since we have Comcast, right?
Yep, that's all you need.
Yeah. I should really look into that so I could at least start watching
There's only 8 episodes. So it's pretty quick.
What's that? What'd you say?
There's only 8 episodes, so it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso, though, is the greatest show that's ever been made. Austin, I highly encourage you watch it. I literally can't think of a show I've ever watched 5 times.
I am 1 episode away from finishing King of Queens. All 9 seasons, every single episode.
I don't really like that.
You're crazy. What time is it? 12:30? You are batshit crazy. That is one of the most hilarious.
It's funny, but it's not like it's the greatest thing ever.
Ben Stiller's dad is the most outrageous, wonderful person I've ever seen in a freaking TV show.
We're talking about the one where it's the fat dude as the main character, right?
Kevin James.
And
he has
a
name.
The Scientologist woman's the wife.
I don't know anything about Scientology, but I really don't she's not all that. My favorite part is Arthur, Ben Stiller's dad.
Oh yeah,
he's the best part of the show. Doug and Carrie, Doug and Carrie, Doug and Carrie, Doug and Carrie. Arthur.
Sure.
And I love the nicknames that Doug will give Arthur. He'll come up from the basement like, "Hey, Art Attack, what's up, man?" I don't know. I love that series so much, man. Love it so much.
They don't have any good sitcoms like that anymore.
Sitcoms are over, man. They're never going to be anything out like that again. Streaming has ruined the ability to do sitcoms and stuff like that. I mean,
well, I think it's just a different time too. Everybody wants reality.
Yeah, and nobody sits at home with the family watching,
I guess Ted Lasso is not really a sitcom. So I don't know. It's really good. I love the heck out of Ted Lasso. My wife loves it.
You're not going to get stuff like Married with Children and stuff like that. You're just not going to get it anymore.
I am enjoying Roy Kent.
I hope he gets his own spinoff series. I could watch everything about that man's life.
Oh, she's no longer a Scientologist, apparently. So you can just go on and shut up.
I'm not going to lie. I was worried during the second episode where Roy comes out.
Me and my wife both, dude. We were both like, if they do that, we're not watching anymore. What?
Yeah, I 100% was just like, oh no. And then he gets upstairs and I'm like, oh no, it's even worse.
Yes. Yeah, dude. Because she didn't want to show the phone. And then when they showed it, bro.
I was just like, okay, best case scenario.
Yeah. Oh my God. In the video of him just dude, I was laughing so hard when
what do you guys think? Are you guys liking Nick's new top picks videos, or do you think we want to revert back to me? I could care less either way, and I think he feels the same. But just curious what you guys are thinking. Like if you're liking the new style or
Toad. I agree. Lost, man. That's the way it ended. Sucked. Game of Thrones is another one. Season 8 ruined the entire show for me.
Are you enjoying how Nick just tries to throw a book in oh, this was just for Dustin. It pretty much sucks, but I want to include it because I know he likes it.
Well, no, but I can't say it's a topic for me because I don't care anything for the Casey Jones thing. But if I didn't put that on there, I felt like
if you hadn't put it on there, I wouldn't have had it in my box this week because I didn't even know it was coming out.
You're welcome.
Well, I'll tell you what show I regret watching. Heroes.
Never saw it.
It was supposed to be really good, and then it got canceled.
That first season is probably like the best drama TV show I've ever seen, and then after that, like the writer's strike happened, and it never ever recovered. It was just the potential.
And they tried to bring it back, and it still didn't do good.
I didn't even watch the
Reborn.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it.
Apparently, Peacock, their Office series they've got some new, never before seen
I've already been
scenes and
watching
stuff. Is it pretty cool? Is it?
Yeah,
I haven't seen any of it.
It was just cool to go back and rewatch it. Yeah, the writer's strike sucked.
It'd be so cool if they had like Jim and Pam at a con we went to. Like we could get our book signed, but
Pam would show up to one. Jim will never be at a
Krasinski,
con.
nah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's big name now.
Yeah, but he's such a good dude, though. Like
he's still not gonna waste
I
his time.
know. John Krasinski's he's a good dude.
Pam, she got fired
So
from
did
a
Steve
pilot
Carell.
because they couldn't imagine Matt LeBlanc and Pam being in a relationship together.
Who's that?
The guy from Friends, Joey. Joey and Pam. They're like, people won't. Yeah.
Joey's.
They thought Pam was the problem and not Joey.
Well, it was Matt LeBlanc's show.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is it seems like Pam is trading down.
Oh, for sure. But like I said, it's kind of hard whenever I think it was even called Matt LeBlanc or something.
Am I the only one that has a weird fantasy for Angela?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really have weird
Really?
fantasies.
I don't know, bro. You know what's his name? Roy.
Justin's married to an accountant.
Roy said she had a nice caboose. So that was his words, not mine.
I was waiting for you to say Dwight. Did you have a weird fantasy for Dwight?
No.
Ooh, Scrubs was good.
Cyclops. What'd you say, Justin?
Scrubs was good. I never watched season 9 though.
Me either.
Yeah, I don't know anything about a scrub, other than they don't get no love. You know what that is?
I appreciate what you did there.
I'm funny sometimes.
Who's your number one fantasy chick from Hollywood?
Honestly, I'm not into that kind of thing.
You want me to tell you who mine is? It's very specific.
Jennifer Lopez?
No, but close. Jennifer Aniston, but it's got to be. She's got to do the whole thing that she did in We Are the Millers, right there in the bedroom.
Oh my God! You believe she was like 50 when she did that too?
You believe I can't even listen to Sweet Emotion without getting excited?
Oh my God!
It comes on the radio. I could be on my way to work.
Didn't have that song,
and I don't even know why it's happening. And then I think about it, and I'm like, oh, Jennifer Lopez. That's why.
Jennifer
Aniston. Yeah.
No, I did Sweet.
I like J-Lo too. No, I did. Oh no, I did. Cherry Pie.
No, I did Cherry Pie too because he changed it.
I made him change it for you though.
That was so awkward. Weddings are so awkward.
I did that on purpose. I told AJ, I was like, because like Nick and Sky are pretty. Like they were gonna do some weird song for the garter toss.
I let Sky pick it out, I think.
And it wasn't gonna be like anything like, for the garter removal, like you gotta get into that. So the DJ was a buddy of ours, and I told him, I was like, hey man, I said, what are they
charged the heck out of me for it?
I said, what are they playing for the garter removal? He told me, and I was like, that is not happening. I said, play Cherry Pie. He's like, what? I was like, do it. He's like, I don't think Nick and Sky are going to go for that. I was like, exactly. Imagine how awesome it's going to be, dude. And neither one of them knows it's coming. He was like, they already paid me. Let's do it. And as soon as it came on, Sky almost died.
We were like 19 when we got married. It was all awkward.
So was I. No, y'all are 20.
Were we?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Cherry Pie came on. And Nick didn't realize what it was at first, and Sky did, and she was like, she looked dead at me too. I'm like, what?
And Dustin almost cried during the speech. It was all a big thing. Anyways.
Well,
I can tell you what Netflix shows suck versus comic books.
Did you ever finish watching Sweet Tooth?
No, honestly, I just couldn't get into it anymore.
I did. I thought it was pretty cool. I liked it. I know right now I'm about ready for bed.
It is bedtime, guys.
Clean this bad boy up.
What up, CJ?
CJ, what's up, man?
I know you are probably just not getting off work, man.
Sorry, jokers.
All right, guys, let's call it a night. You were the best part of Two Brothers Comics. Yeah, we'll be in we'll be together next week.
Yep, we will be together again next week. Hopefully, it will next
fun.
weekend will go as good as this weekend
Probably
did.
not.
Yeah, we can't have it 2 weekends in a row this good.
Maybe Justin will be here. Y'all come to Lexington. We appreciate you all.
If you come to Lexington and say the code word Ghostbusters, I'll give you a high five.
And he'll cry.
I'll cry for you. He will drop a tear on a book that he worked on. After he signed it, he'll drop a tear right on the signature for you.
Hey,
Bam.
Toad, I need you to email me your address or Instagram us your address, please.
Same with you, Mr. Trinity, if you're still hanging out.
Thank you much.
So,
as my daughter says, thank you much. All right. Oh, man. I'm tired.
later, guys. Don't forget, collect your way and all that.